classroom. So you are tackling reading. So how many students you have?
I have 35, ma'am.
Okay, 35 students
Then
at the end, because this vision, no, as what I have told you the last time, this vision can be obtained through the mission. Diba? So ang mission nimo karong first grading kaning 20 ka buok makabasa na gid ni. Pagka second quarter 5 ka buok. So there is a plan, and this plan must have an achievement. Klaro? Kay even if you have the plan, tapos walay nahitabo sa imo plano, so still, you are a leader, no? Dili ka visionary leader. You have no vision to accomplish in your organization. The organization here is your classroom, is the students. So if you have envision that all the learners can read, so na mag-envision po ka, what are the strategies? Kaya you cannot do this alone. So what are the things that you need to do so that you can achieve these goals? Tap the parents, no? Or in one of your strategies, you should have to pay reading, no? Body, whatever. No? So
yes,
you have that vision sa Bisaya pa na akay panlantaw
panlantaw.
sa mahitabo sa imong organization. There must be a direction. There must be the objectives, the goals. Because as a leader, you need to inspire, you need your members to be involved. Okay, sige, go.
Very,
Next.
thank you, ma'am. Next is honesty and integrity. Leader have a people who believes them and walk by their side down the paths that the leader set. So if you have a traits like this, so your fellow teachers or fellow mga followers nimo, imon you make an idol to their. This is if you have an honest and integrity of your work, passion of your work, uh, you believes that you have honest. Like for example, uh, si si Senior Aguila in Socorro. So why daghan siya mga na kuan na mga tao? They have mga police.
Sir, do not mention Senior Aguila. We are in our classroom. We are
Yes,
in
ma'am.
JEPED. So
But
mention these people around. Do not make any or in the community. Taga-asa man ka, sir?
taga-Bugabos, ma'am.
Okay, ayaw i-mention Senior Aguila. There are so
Okay.
many examples that you can give, particularly, specifically, in your classroom or in your school. We need not to mention the names, no? Basta ing ana, we will be tackling in general. Ha? Dili kanang ingon si Mampasinyo, ing ana. Okay, so sige
Thank
ka.
you.
Sige, what else?
So the next is communication, ma'am.
Sir, I am not yet contented of your explanation here.
Okay, if we say honesty, if in our classroom setting, honesty, like for example, before tamatong school, dapat kita'y una sa bata. That is honesty. Then,
Uh-huh.
what time tani abot, dapat mo atong ibutang sa atong DTR or sa logbook. That is honesty.
Oh, ang bata nakagradog 62, pero ang ibang ibutang 75. Is it honesty?
That is not honesty. But we can, but
We are di ba? Tinuod na nga ng hitabo.
yes, ma'am. Very kuanjud siya, ma'am. Very
Okay.
tinuod. Very honest. That is true.
Honesty is not just in that corner. Nasa inyong eskwelahan, sa inyong room, honesty is the best policy. Correct?
Yes, an
How
integrity.
will you relate? How will you let your students or pupils understand about it? Honesty is the best policy. But sometimes, may anong kwarta, yung kanta, honesty is such a lonely word. So lonely word di ay. Why lonely? Because no, unsa man natuman ba ni? And there are even leaders, gamen say, follow what I say, don't follow what I do. So
Correct.
honesty and integrity. As a teacher, are you honest? Do you have the integrity? As a leader in the school, are you honest? Ma'am, honest naman ko if someone is seeing on me. Ah, remember, there's a big eyes. Okay. You gave an example of the time in and the time out. Yeah.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
example. Ibutang ba nimo, your class is 6. And then iabot kag 7. 6 ba imong ibutang?
Yes, ma'am.
6 man ma'am kay wala man gid mi bandiklak, wala man mi ing ana pero kung naamoy kuan, dili. And even pwede pa na siya i-chain sa pa na siya
Edit.
utrohon bitaw dito sa
Edit,
nagkontrol.
ma'am.
Ha?
I-edit.
I-edit,
Mm.
i-edit. Ah, okay. Kay lisod pod og sige tagkalit.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what will you do? What will you do in that example per se of honesty? Nga, nga mag-time ka. Then they will say, nalit magid ko ma'am kay pareani ka una dapat ng trabaho man yali pagid to nga naman daghan. There are so many reasons behind, no? So as a teacher, tao ra man pud ta, di ba? You can commit that but not all the time. Ha? So
Yes,
kabalo
ma'am.
man day ka nga ang time ing ana, kabalo man day ka nga layo. So kinahanglan, no? You have already you knew already how to manage your time, how to manage your activities. When we had taken up that one in our previous the four sa to, adumdum pa mo adto, the four
The
dimensions, di ba? There
affirmations.
is what we call urgent and important, di ba? May mga ingana.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope you have applied this one. You have applied this one. Okay, so try to do your best, no? Nya, if malate ra bang estudyante, grabe ka mo, but try to see yourself kung wala ba ka na late. So time in and time out, they say, if at the end of the office, you can say before God and men that the service you have rendered is worth the salary you receive, then you are an honest man. Unsay buti pasabot adto na kay klase nag-TikTok ra ka, na kay klase wa ka ni ngadto sa imong klase. That's an example. You need to render your services in that particular time, pero namaligya ka kay iskinde. Nagsigi kag pangasaba. Wala ka nagtundo sa insakto. Hirno, bato-bato sa langit ang matamaan magalit. We are giving a real example. Hello, teachers. Maningog,
Yes,
oh.
ma'am.
Sige,
Igo jud, ma'am.
sakto ha, sakto.
Igo
Tapos,
jud kayo, ma'am.
nag-classic ka, gipasuwat lang nimong ba, you let the students write on the board and then ikaw ni nga to sa kantin kay nagkaon-kaon and then you meet the co-teacher, nagtirang ka. You are having that chismis. So are you honest? That is why the reason you cannot meet deadlines. So reflect that to yourself. Igo man pud ta ani ni ma'am oy. Bahala ka.
Bullseye gid, ma'am.
Bullseye. It's up to you to change. Dili ra ba ka kinahanglan mag-change ta. And it is very difficult to change. No? It is painful to change for the better. No?
Yes.
So, honest, integrity, no? So, you must have to walk your talk. Walk your talk. Kung unsang imong giingon, imo nang himuon. Klaro, you should
Yes.
walk your talk. So, Are you honest? At the end of the day, you try to ask yourself, before sleeping, you ask yourselves, have I done what is expected from me? I am giving what is expected for my student. Unya, ibutang lang sa lesson plan, not carried, due to, not carried, due to. Reflection. Okay. You set, visionary ka. Muna imong objective. At the end of the day, the students are able to. Okay, that is your vision. Visionary ka. And then, how honest you are in applying that or giving that lessons to your students. Klaro? So, mo na nga balik-balik lang si Sir og take up kay wala. So, are you honest? So, let us be honest. And honesty starts within our
So,
selves. It
so
is in
yes.
us. Okay. Next, Sir.
Next is communication. So when we see communication, uh, leaders always keep their team informed about what's happening, what present and future, along with obstacle that stands their way. Like for example, the grades or the child has absence. We communicate their parents. Why this child uh, sigig absent? Why this child sigig gahilantan? Because we as a teacher, we as a leader, we should know that the child what happening, what are unsay at future na to atay sa iya, because we as a teacher or a leader, we are the second parents of the child.
Communication. I know that some of you in your school conducted the first parent-teacher conference. Claro?
Yes,
As an
ma'am.
example, why are you calling them? To communicate with them the the performance
Of
of
their
their
child child
of
mo,
their child. Kay
students.
mag-communicate raman ta kung naay meeting, PTA, patay tatay amot na pod. Patay tatay amot na pod, PTA.
Ay ay,
Patay tatay amot na pod.
wala na meaning.
So every now and then we need to communicate the performance of our learners to their parents. Kinahanglan mag-communicate ta sa ila. We have discussed already how does communication sa atong previous nga mga discussion katong last what is the significance of communicating in an organization. Claro?
Yes, ma'am.
And in communication, we must be honest also. No, nagkonektar-konektar na siya. Okay. That is why, unsa man, pag ma-absent ang bata, dayon ta. Oh, banhaw man lagi ka. Eskwela pa ka. Kayo na kung nag 40 days na ka. Oh, and so on and so forth. We need always to communicate with our parents, informing them the performance their children have in the classroom. Klaro? Naamay only text, naamay only call. Klaro? Naamay only text, na only call. Sa isa kasi mana. So kada buntag, labi na, absinot na imo ba perminilate. So tawagi ang mama. Hello ma'am, good morning. Kumusta kong estudyante ma'am? Di bakod na ma'am. Pabakod ang anak lang gani. Di kayo magkuhan na mo kunay amutan. Did you understand?
Yes,
Always
ma'am.
communicate with your pupils,
Yes, ma'am.
with the parents. Okay. Next.
Next is the inspiration. Leaders are usually inspirational and help their team understands their big roles in a bigger context. So, if you are a teacher, so you are an inspiration of a child. So, like for example sa mga girls na mga teacher, ma'am. So, kinahanglan jud mother kanang uh, loving mother gid sila. On labi na sa for me, ma'am, is I am a lower grade teacher. So for me, father likes good ang akong pagdala sa ila. as a role model so that the child ma-feel nila nga love na ko sila.
Okay, how will you inspire your pupils?
Mm. Uh,
How?
for me ang I, I tell I tell the child, ma'am, na like for me, dati ako when I was a child, I have no uh, food. Wala ko snack. But for now, nagsikap ko. For now, I am a teacher now for you. So that, like for example, I I can see a child that they have no food. So ako na lang siya i-comfort, ma'am, for babasahon ako siya. Then siya, "Wa kay snack?" Then I said, siya nga, "Wala sir, kay bukpremi." Siya nga, "Sige, pareha man ko sa imo sa una." So makaingon ang bata nga, so ingon ani pod ay si sir. So be an inspiration. Ingon ana ko.
Okay. By telling them, by inspiring them, by telling them your experience,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, that you have hurdled, the challenges that you have met or you have encountered before you are what you are this time. Okay? Inspire them. Inspire them. Comfort them. Understand them. Understand them. Okay, next.
Next is ability to challenge. So as a leader, those challenge the status quo. They have their style of doing and problem solving. Usually think out in the box. Like for example, in grader, in lower grades, so small pa gina ilang mga thinking. So in a class, so kailangan na to sila i-open ilang mind na this is our classroom setting. So every child has different uh, uh, intelligence. So you as a leader, so you have to ability, like for example, na ibata nga hinayon jud. So uh, sige ni magpabasahon. I-take a challenge ang imong self, or mo think din ka pagkagabi mag-think ka, maghuna-huna ka. What are unsay imong mga uh, challenges, or what are the techniques so that the child, because you have a vision to that child to read. So na kay ability to take challenge, and sa bata pod tagaan po nimo siya challenge. So like for example, okay, pag makabasa ka ani, tagaan mo siya a reward. So kana nga bata gitagaan nimo siya challenge, ma'am. Ability to take challenge.
So ability to challenge, you challenge the your learner. Okay, in the organization, at the end, of the in our culminating program, I will be giving you the challenge, meaning push to do something better. What is okay? The challenge here in this class is you must always be present and avoid getting late. Those are one of the challenges that you need. Why? Because if you're always late, and if I had given the oral, you can no longer participate in the oral. Claro? You need to study well and present well. That is a challenge. Every day we are confronted with challenges. No? Every day we are confronted with challenges. Problems. Okay. Kung naatay problema, how do we challenge ourselves to solve the problems? Problems are there. Problems are normal. Normal. But the question is, how will you challenge yourself in order to solve the problem? So, unsa na nakabalo mo sa challenge? Ah,
Yes.
pushing? No? Hello, teachers. Are you listening?
Yes po.
Okay. So,
Yes
how will
po.
you challenge? Every day we are confronted with so many problems. So, how do you challenge yourselves to solve these problems? How do you challenge your learners to read? How do you challenge the parents to participate in the school activities? How do you challenge yourself to achieve, to finish? Ay, klaro.
Yes.
Kalaro naman kung sa challenge. How
Yes.
do you challenge yourselves? Kutob lang ba ka pag kumpre? So if that is your goal, then be it. And you cannot have that compre if you will not challenge. Okay, you will not experiencing different challenge. Baydanan, kay di man gyud kakakumpre ko na kay baydanan. Klaro, maningkamot kag study kay kung di ka makapasar, mubalik ka. That's a challenge. So a challenge is something that you can do no sa imong kaugalingon. Okay. How do you challenge yourselves to pass? So karon pa lang nga reporting na ingon na mo ganina sa ako, ma'am, gikulbaan na mi ma'am. O nga nung gikulbaan man ka. You said that, ha? You said that. So I challenge you na to kulba-kulba. So para dili makulbaan, challenge you to prepare. Pero kay balo naman kuno siya challenge. Hello.
So,
Yes po.
Yes, Doc.
Philippines. Okay. So you challenge yourselves. Okay. So na kay abilidad. Diyos kung wala pa lang yun to si Mamba. Di yun ko makahuman aning masteral. So somebody challenge you to finish masteral. Klaro? Somebody who push you, to challenge you to make your life better. Sige, continue. Sige, sir, move on.
yes, ma'am. Okay. There are some leadership styles.
Sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, leadership styles,
May tag-iya.
leadership philosophy, leadership types, leadership skills. Do not explain if that is not in your report. Leadership qualities, naman gina, sir, ah? So what you will give to me is the difference between leadership and management.
Okay, ma'am.
Do you have that? Do not take up that leadership style because that will be discussed by
Yes,
another
ma'am.
reporter. So your
Next.
goal here is to let us know what is the difference between leadership and management.
Okay.
Sige, do you have that one?
Yes, ma'am.
O, sige.
Okay.
Pratik.
But
Okay.
before that, so I know that they have a reporter in leadership style. So we go to what is management.
So, you will be explaining what is management now. So, naakabay ipakita sa ako nga, this is the leadership and this is the management. Naama na.
After this, ma'am.
O, sige. Sige, go.
Okay. Management is the coordination and the administration of a task to achieve a goals, such as administration activities includes sittings organization, coordinating the effort staff to accomplish the objectives through the application of available resources. So, uh, we as a teacher, we as a leader, we also a manager or a management. So we achieve our goals to our organization or to our class so that ma-achieve na to, ma-accomplish na to ang objectives na atong uh, uh, objectives today na atong i-teach, ma'am. So like for
Mhm.
example, you as a manager, like for example sa imong kuan, so mo-administer ka og task sa imong mga bata, like mohatag kag examples, mohatag ka sa ilag, like for example in grade 3, mag nanami sa multiplication. So dapat makabalo ang mga bata what are the technique to what are unsa ang mga techniques na makuha ang multiplication table so that the objectives ma-apply nimo and available resources.
Okay? So, in management, you need to manage what is there. Diba? I-manage din po nun saan na. So, for example, in the family, we are a leader in the family, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, kung ang imong kwarta is kana lang, so how do you manage your resources? Klaro, how do you manage nga para maabot na siya nga period? In the classroom, ang imong module, ang imong textbook is lacking. So how do you manage so that everybody can have this? Ikaw. How do you manage sa imong class so that kani nga mga bata kay gamay ra imong classroom, how did you manage them? So it is the strategy of that is speaking of your strategy, how will you manage in order for you to achieve your objectives? Manage the available resources. Claro?
Yes.
Okay, there. Okay,
What
sige
is
sir, move on.
so, okay. Good managers. Okay. First is the ability to execute visions. Manager build a strategic vision and break it down into a roadmap of their theme to follow. So, uh, atong naisgutan ganyan ang vision na ang vision is what is our vision in the future. But in a manager, i-break down niya to become a mission so that ma-come up na to ang what are to intents na makuha na to. So first, you manage yourself. You manage your classroom sitting so that magets na to, makuha na to ang atong tend to achieve na visions. Next is
Okay,
the
go on,
ability.
go on.
Okay, the ability to direct. Manager are responsible day-to-day effort while reviewing necessary resources and anticipating needs that makes change along the way. Oh, in your for example, mm, in your classroom setting, like for example, pag check nimo uh, sa kuha sa bata sa math, like for example in mathematics, if the child or gamay rin makakuha, i-reteach gina nimo. Pangitaan nimo another technique so that the child uh, na napoy na mas basing that technique mas suit sa ila, mas makuha nila. So you are the manager of day to day. So dapat monitor gyud nimo ang imong mga bata.
Sir, don't
Yes,
forget
ma'am.
to use the medium.
Yes, ma'am.
Ito
So, okay,
magbinisaya.
next. Yes, ma'am.
We need to
Process
use. Okay.
process management. Manager have the authority to establish work rules, process standards, and operating procedures. So, as a process management, so you as a manager, you as a teacher, you have the authority to establish. But if in the class, dapat appeal ang bata. The child is pag if you can make rules, the child know what are the rules that you are operating or what are the rules that you uh, ihatag sa ila so that smooth ang run sa atong klase.
Sir. Can you present to me the difference between leadership and management? Kibali, diri ang leadership, diri ang management. A leader is leading the way, kani siya manager directing the way. Ana ba? What are the qualities? Can you enumerate to me what are supposed to be the things, the task that a leader should do. Unya, diri pud ang manager.
Oo, sige. Naara ma'am. Kini.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Sige, leaders believe
Oh,
in experimentation.
yes.
Managers believes in status quo. That's what I want. Sige, sir. Versus. Sige ka na.
Okay. So, we are now leader versus manager. So, the leader believes in experiments. So, because the leader leads the people, so uh, he or she can gives an information as a leader. Uh, like for example, mm, experiment to siya or explore another techniques so that we can get an experimentation. Like for example, in a class, why this what o kung unsang nas objectives, if the child can get, so it's better to experiment or what the available resources in your class or what available in your place. But in manager believes in status quo, what they give or what in the objectives musunod ra jud siya. So that are the difference between the leader and manager. Next,
Sir, go on.
focus on empowerment. Then focus in efficiency. Efficiency. So the leader focus on the empowerment. So as a leader, if have they have a fellow teachers or colleagues or mga students, she gave uh, he gave a task uh, to to give self confidence of a child. Focus so that the child na confident mo answer sa imo. That is empowerment. But on manager, managing, focus on efficiency, focus, he or she focus in the uh, context what tend to the objectives na unsay hatag.
Okay. In the leaders believes in empower experimentation, meaning he empowers the, for example, in the school, the leaders believes in experimentation, believes on the capacity, believes on the empowerment of the leaders, of the teachers there. While in managers, na sila assigned, no, kana siya mao gina imong trabaho no mo, kana siya mao na siya, mao na siya. But for us and our leaders, we are given the chance, di ba? Natay mga chance. They empower us. Dili kay mo ni ang imong himuon sa imong klase, no? Though you have that mission, but you can ano man makuan man na nimo, no? Because we have a diverse learner, so you can have your strategy. But in manager, believe in status ko, kung unsa na siya, mauna na siya. No?
Oh,
Sige. Sige, sir. Next.
okay. So if you are a leader, develops people. So they have the confidence, or if you are a leader, you want to develop people so that na musunod. But as a manager, he has a mm, something na siya gisunod na mga protocol or na di uh, na siya gisunod na mga
Sir, sir,
patakaran.
sir. In number one, in the leaders, believes in experimentation. Sa isa, sa managers, believes in status quo.
Mm.
Ikaduha, the leaders focuses on empowerment. Ang manager focus on efficiency. Tanawon ka man nila kay naamo kay na, no, efficient ka ba? No, pero ang sa leaders empowerment ka. Ano ba ang pag-explain? Then in the leaders develop people. Pero sa manager leads with authority. Ano ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Sige, sige, go.
Okay. So ma'am said, the leaders develop peoples and the managers leads authority. Next is lead with influence. So as a leader, we are the influencer because we have athletes like for example kaganina, we have a visions, integrity and honesty, good communication. So if you have that, you lead an influence to other people. But in manager, he developed the process. He has a process what are doing things like a process, musunod lang siya sa process. Next is a leader has a growth mindset, but the manager know it all. So uh, as a leader, he has a great mindset. So that the we achieve the goals. Manager, you are a delegate. You
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 delegate, you delegate. Di kayo are a delegate. You delegate.
you delegate.
O kani man himuon, kani imong himuon, kani imong himuon.
Yes.
Kani, kani,
Mm-mm.
kani. But in the
Mm,
coach, you involve yourselves.
yes. Mo mo hatag kag another idea pwede po if you are a follower, you can give and you give an idea in delegates. So you give this follow this like ingana na ang manager. So and leadership, leaders focus on the strength sa kusog, dapat mo higher and higher pa. But the manager improve the weaknesses. Like for example, mm, uh, in leadership, so because you are a coach, so you can create an strength, strong band in your colleagues. But in managing, you improve the weaknesses of your delegates.
Sige, sige, go.
That's all, ma'am. So
Management. Come on, you read that one.
So this is management is doing things right while the leadership is doing the right things. So if you are in management, so this is doing things right. We are managing your the all things to be
To
correct.
be, to be
To
correct,
be
to be right. And then,
yes. Then the leadership is doing the right things. So because leadership is a people, so you know how you have a vision to this is good or right, so that eh, what is your vision? If your vision is go bad, that is not things right. So your vision is para sa ikauunlad ng bayan, so do you do the things right. That is renowned by management coach Potter Peter.
so leadership is doing the right things. You're not allowed to do not the right thing. Management is doing things right, putting everything to right actions. Okay. Is that all?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for
Thank you, Sir
coaching.
Argelius. And I'm giving you 93, Sir Argelius.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Let's move on to the next reporter, Ma'am Bravo Maricel, to discuss
Good
to
morning,
us
ma'am.
leadership philosophy. Take it
So,
away.
Doc, I think I am the next reporter, Doc. Leadership skills, Doc.
Ha?
Leadership skills.
Ikaw ang sunod na reporter?
Correct ako.
I think. Please.
Leadership philosophy is Ma'am Bravo. In our hello, hello, hello. Do not
Yeah,
present
good, Doc.
first. In our in the in the sequence of our syllabus, it should be leadership philosophy. And this will be reported by Ma'am Bravo. Then Legaspi, leadership type, Sir
Yes,
Madrazo,
Dr. Rido.
you are the fourth reporter, leadership skills. Correct, sir?
Yes, Dr. Rido.
Okay, so Ma'am Bravo, take it. Okay. You will be
Okay po.
reporting on leadership philosophy. Claro? Okay, ma'am, start.
Yes po, Doc. I'm presenting. Is it? Makita na po.
Yeah, you're presenting. Dagko daw na bi, dagko eh.
Po, Doc.
Sir Argil, yes. Sir Argil, yes. Excuse me. Sir Argil, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
You upload your report in the Google Drive.
Okay, ma'am.
I sent
Right away.
already the drive in our GC. So, butang ngalan nimo and then your report, the topic that you have
Okay.
discussed.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Sige, ma'am.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I am tasked to report to you about leadership philosophy. So, my objectives for today is to know what leadership philosophy statements, and key components of a leadership philosophy. So to start with, I have here the meaning of a leadership philosophy. So may I read to you? It is a set of beliefs, values, and principles that strongly influence.
Ma'am, can you make the text bigger?
Yes po.
Gagmay, manggod, gagmay.
Anak po, Doc.
Oh, sige, sige.
So, it is a set of
May I
beliefs,
know your
values.
objective? May I know your objectives?
Yes po, Doc. This is my objective po, Doc.
To know what leadership philosophy. Okay, components of it. Okay, sige, go.
It is a set of beliefs, values, and principles that strongly influence how we interpret reality and guide our understanding of influencing humans. This meaning is taken from Ambler 2012. So, from the word itself, leadership philosophy, it it serves as the guiding principles of a leader on how he or she leads his or her people. So it must promotes communications, actions, and helps a leader develop the capacity to its full potential. So it must serve as the objectives, the the goal of uh the leader itself. So
Okay.
yes,
In
Pada.
your school, do you have the philosophy or do you have the mantra?
Yes, Pada.
Sige daw, can you give me?
My own dog.
Sa school ninyo, sa school.
Yeah. So in our school though, so it's our goal is to produce readers with that can comprehend. That's the only goal of the ano no, in our
No, no,
school
no.
though.
That's
No,
not what I mean. For example, in BCSAT, I am already in BCSAT.
Oh.
Our mantra is, in BCSAT, great Trojans are built. Hashtag, we make a difference. Inyo, unsa man. Wala mo, anak?
wala man dok.
Ha?
Sa among school dok.
Naana,
Or
naana, na lang
yes
mo
dok. I mean
kahibalo.
not informed. Yes dok.
So that is your assignment, ha? That is your assignment. Give
Yes
me
dok.
the philosophy, the guiding principle, the philosophy in your school. Na magganina sa
Ayan.
taas, organizational structure, mabati na, sa mo ka, nakabutang na sa, inas, nakabutang na sa, sa entrance, sa gate, no? In BCSAT, great Trojans are built. Hashtag, we make a difference. Okay. So, sa inyo ha, that is your assignment.
Yes
That
po,
is
Doc.
assignment. Sige.
So I have here an examples of leadership philosophy statements. So as a leader, my values here is that my leadership philosophy is focused on showing respect to everyone.
Whose
I
leadership
come
philosophy
into
statement
contact
is this?
in the school po, the
Ha?
principal, school leaders,
Sa inyong school?
yes, example lang po siya, Doc.
Where
Maybe
did
in
you get this
general.
example? Where did you get this example?
Sa Google po, Doc.
Patay.
Kang koan. Sa kang koan po, Doc. Sa report from Dale Monday. My reference.
Sige, sige daw. Sige, sige. Padakuha daw, Bi. Pinsa ba na? Uy, kahilig niyo sa gagmay. You know, it can affect the grade, ha? It can affect. Kinahanglan. When you present the slides, it must be readable.
Yan na po, Doc.
We have our own values. Dapat ang leadership philosophy statement sa DepEd ang imong gikuha.
Yes po, Doc. This is sa koan po, Doc. Ako lang siyang gi-general as kanang mga school leaders, Doc.
Because we can make our leadership philosophy
Hindi naman siya sa
statement.
my
Ay,
priorities.
mo man ta. No, the DepEd policy or the DepEd philosophy statement naama na. Ah, the matatag of what's the of vice president is the DepEd philosophy statement. Ano na siya? The values, the priorities. Ano manguhaman ta sa uban? But anyway, sige, go on.
Okay, but so as part of the values, my leadership philosophy is focus on showing respect to everyone I come into contact with. So, for example, in our school, as in leadership in school, so whatever your position is, as a leader, it may be even though there are just teachers, there are pupils, or even parents, you communicate them with respect so that they will respect you in return. So just like the saying goes that respect begets respect. So whatever you do, kanang whoever is that person you might be talking. So always show respect. And I want to exhibit honesty, ethical behavior, and practice continuous collaboration. Just like the example of Sir, honesty in just you as a leader, me as a leader, I will come to school on time or before that time so that my teachers, my fellow teachers, or my pupils will also follow me that will also follow my actions that no to come in school on time in school on time.
We have that DepEd policy statement. Hello. DepEd policy statement. Wala mo ana nga naaman ta ana?
Then I have here
Hello, hello, hello.
yes po, Doc.
Natay DepEd policy statement nga before
In
the opening of the class,
yes po.
gipang-bakbak naman tanan ang mga trang-ting-ting-ting tanan nga wala sa inyong room. Pero magpabilin ang
Opo,
DepEd
Doc.
policy statement. Naa ba mo ani?
Sa amo Doc, the DepEd policy statement dito siya nakabutang sa gawas gyud siya, Doc.
Oh, katuta
Dito
na
gyud siya sa
ato.
kanang
Kay
board,
we are DepEd man,
sa
katuta na
school
ato.
board.
And then we have this. panunumpa ng lingkod bayan, di ba? These are the statement that we need to anchor with. Ako ay lingkod bayan, di ba may nga nata, we are reciting that every flag ceremony. Klaro? Namo na sa inyo? Are you reciting that, teachers? Are you reciting that during flag ceremony?
Kuan to, kato
Yes.
lang the usual lang do
Ito,
itong pananumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Mm.
ibasa man na ninyo.
During
Hala, kaluoy pala ni nga mga eskwela. Panunumpa ng kawani ng
yes
gobyerno.
po.
Sa uban, hindi, may I see others?
In our school po,
May I hear
Doc, we
from
don't do that.
others? May I hear from other school? May I hear from other school?
Wala po,
Yes,
Dok.
Argelia. Ha?
Wala po, Dok. Wala, Dok.
Naasa mo, Dok, ka ng paghuman.
Wala sa amo, Doc.
Naasa mo, Dok.
You will be reading that. You will be reading that. No, panumpa, you will be reading that as akawani ng gobyerno. Okay. How about sa inyo, Ligaspe?
Naasa mo, Dok.
Are you reciting that? Ano?
Dili mo
Are
tam-
you reading that?
Yes, Dok.
Okay. How about Madraso? Naaman yun. Pero
No, Doc.
what I mean is, inyo ba nang ginabasa
Wala practice sa amo
sa mga klase?
In our school, Doc,
Aurelia.
wala siya namo na practice.
Wala si Aurelia.
Wala di siya sa amo.
Naaman gina sa ato tanan. Di anya mo pagingan nga wala. Pero gina-execute ba na ninyo? Did you recite that? Sabay-sabay nating bigkasin ang panunumpa sa kawani ng gobyerno. Ako ay lingkod bayan. Nga na gani. Oo ko.
Ko na malingkod sa tapat. Busanay dahil dito.
Dapat i-recite mo na. Simbrano, do you have this? Are you doing this?
Naaamo, ma'am, pero wala na mo gi-recite sa during flag ceremony po.
Huwag giday mo nag-follow sa DepEd nga program.
Ang lang gyud siya, Doc, more sa mga
Mauna, gawa mo nag-recite, mauna nga, you are
bata
not.
lang gyud, bata. Oo, activity.
Yung sa bata ang
lang.
parisayto na ng panunumpa sa kawain ng gobyerno, dili, oy!
I mean,
Sila
ang
kawain
sa
ng gobyerno.
amo ang ceremonies, Doc, is more on kanang activity sa bata about sa ilaha tanan.
Agree, gina. Yes, Ma'am
So,
Simbrano.
Ang sa teacher,
Dok,
igi
sa
lang
amo,
gyud siya
Dok, ang
magkuan.
panunumpa sa kawani, kawani ng gobyerno po, we will go
during the acceptance of our kanang appointments and others, but during flag ceremony the students mostly ang mga kuan magkatong sa mga panunumpa sa watawat ang ilaha, pero kadtong sa kawani ng gobyerno during lang po sa pag-accept namo og mga appointments in at the end the first class. Yes po.
Gina-recite man na siya. Na-recite na siya. Mga kawani ng gobyerno. Naapod tayo DepEd policy statement. Ba? Natay DepEd policy statement. Nagaingon, the Department of Education is committed to provide learners with quality basic education that is accessible, inclusive, and liberating through proactive leadership. So, muna na siya, we will not take up that one. Kaysa ila man na. Since we are in DepEd, we need to have this philosophy or policy. Proactive leadership, shared governance, evidence-based policies, standards, and programs. Hala, tinuo ko. Mo ni akong gusto makita, ma'am. No? You have the responsive and relevant curricula, highly competent and committed officials, and teaching and non-teaching personnel, and then an enabling learning environment. The department upholds the highest standards of conduct and performance to fulfill stakeholders' needs and expectation by adhering to constitutional mandates, statutory and regulatory requirements, and sustains client satisfaction through continuous improvement of the quality management system. Naamanggid ta di ana DepEd quality statement. Muna siyang akong gikinahanglan nga inyong i-discuss. But anyway, so you move. Oh, as a school media center specialist, we are not media center specialists. Main priorities will be support. What in DepEd, what is our priorities? Who is our priorities?
Learners.
Ha?
The learners to.
O, unsa man natong
The
mga
pupils. Our priority is to imply the vision of the DepEd to
napod na sa
achieve
mission.
the
Ha?
yes po
So, ang
the
imong gigbutang diri leadership
produce a
philosophy
better
statement,
quality.
no? Leadership philosophy is focused on showing respect to everyone I come into contact with. Okay, that is the value sa kanto. What particular kinsa ning values, kinsa ning priorities? Come on. What is your source in this?
Sa Google Doc.
Asa dapat
So,
sa
mala general lang ni siya na ako, Doc, nga opo.
Kato si, di ba you made mention of the author? You made mention of the author. Okay, si Dr. Del Monde de Jones, LIBA 60. Unsa daw ning organization nila?
Wala man dito na mention ang kanang ang school gyud, Doc. Murag nakuha na siya nga as kanang leaders of the school, Doc.
Okay. As a school, the priority.
Sabi na general lang siya.
Okay, as a school media center specialist, my main priorities will be to support the curriculum, create lifelong readers, and to have students become contributing members of the society. So what is our priorities? Sa atong mga mission, our sa DepEd, our mission is our learners, di ba?
Learners.
Yeah.
Yes, Doc.
So, unsa man ni nato atong learners? Unsa man
help them become to help them mag-improve sila, Doc, and to help them be a better person in the future that will help the nga maka sa atong vision, Doc, nga maka-help with having a quality education.
Yes, quality education for all.
Because yes po. Yes po, Doc.
Ingana man.
Because that's the vision of the DepEd to produce a quality education.
To protect and promote the right of every Filipino to quality, no? Unsa pa to?
Education.
Sige daw, you search the DepEd mission, B. To protect and promote
the DepEd mission,
the right
the DepEd mission,
Filipino to
the
quality,
right of every Filipino to quality, equitable, culture-based, and complete basic education.
Where Yan na, students, na sa iyo. Students
Students
learn
learn
in
in a
child-friendly,
child-friendly, gender-sensitive,
gender-sensitive, safe, and motivating environment. Mao pa na ang imong
safe, and
ma'am.
motivating environment.
Okay. Sige, go. In your presentation.
Yes po.
Explain in your presentation.
Teachers facilitate.
Sige
So
na,
as a
what is in your,
school, my
what
presentation
is
to
in
that.
your slide? Come on, go.
So as I move forward, I have here the leadership philosophy statement. What can be expected of me? So, as a leader, I will always seek advice and opinions on topics. I will not make unilateral decisions. So, as a leader, kanang, you always try to get the opinions of others and evaluate yourself and seek advices. Maybe you can get answers from your coworkers, from the teachers. So in school, you conduct a meeting or so that a forum to get some opinions from your teachers. I will always be respectful to staff, students, parents, community members, and administration. So always respect in everything we do. Respect must be the first value that we have. Then I will exhibit the type of behavior I expect from others. Lead by example. So whatever the whatever ang rules sa school, I must be the first one to comply it. So if the rule is not to be late, then me as a leader, I should come before time and or on time as long as dili late so that my co-teachers will follow me. Then I will try to treat everyone justly, to treat everyone fairly. So so that there will be they will feel that uy dili si ko si ma'am dili pabor-pabor. Will give chance to everyone. Dili lang katong kinsa tong sa tong close mo lang siya ang ato ang i-give priority. So even sa mga new teachers, let's give them a chance to show and express themselves. Then next is I will approach a situation calmly and non-confrontationally. So whatever the situation is, I always, as a leader, you must try to be calm and dili dahil direct nga mag-point of someone. Next is I will acknowledge the achievements of others, including staff and students in our classroom. So as a leader, we teachers, we are the leaders. So whatever the achievements of our learners, we acknowledge them by giving certificates, giving by if someone mas more iyang achievements mo tong we conducted katong mga honors students ingana for them to be more become motivated. Then I will practice also that will also imply to teachers during our kanang IPCRF na teachers who give more who has more achievements go the higher the katong rating nato from the principal. If we give more to our work, then the school we will try to will have kanang atong ratings nga sakto pud sa ato ang gi-work. I will practice open communication and ensure that everyone is kept informed. So as a leader, you must be the first one to know kanang naay mga gi-implement na mga new rules and balaod. So it must be the leaders will inform the the members and not the members nga mo'y mag-inform sa leader. Dapat ikaw ang first one nga makabalo. Then I will practice self-reflection. I will evaluate ourselves if what we're doing is still right. Are we still in our uh, vision? Are we still in our objectives? O nisipyat na bata? Mao sakto pa ba ni ato ginabuhat? Just like that. Then I will participate in professional development, just like what we are doing, teachers, right now. We are enrolling in MAED to enhance our professional development. And I will not let my personal beliefs or opinions stand in the way of doing my job. So whatever your personal belief, do not imply it into in a general way. For example, in the school, if you teacher do not believe in Christmas, then do not imply it to the school that everyone will not conduct a Christmas party just because you don't believe in sa Christmas party. Let others let others i-show ang ilahang kung usa sila magkuan asa unsay mga events ana according to the general nga mga beliefs and not dili because dili ka ganahan ana ing ana siya. Doc?
I'm listening.
Yes po, Doc. Then I have here the key components of a leadership philosophy. So one of the components is the values and beliefs, clearly stating that leaders'
Okay,
core
in the depth
values and
end,
beliefs.
that is, we have that core values, right?
Yes po.
That is our core values in the depth end. Again, can you reset the core values?
Yes,
Hello, am I
the core
here?
values. Yes po, Doc.
Sige, unsa ang core values? Sige, di pud ta ka memorize.
Maka-Diyos, makatao, makakalikasan, and makabansa.
Ka
Those
Diyos,
are the core
makatao,
values po,
makakalika. Okay,
and
sige.
makabansa
And
po.
then, we have that vision. In
Yes
depth end
po. Sa
also, we have our vision.
vision.
Okay, next, ma'am. Di na tayo na articulating a vision for the
Po.
future, the leader's role.
The next is the leadership style, describing the leader's preferred approach to leading and managing people. So I guess this leadership style will be some doc leadership style. This may include whether the leader is more transformational, servant-oriented, or collaborative, it, or etc. So just to give you a little insight, if you are whatever your leadership style, example, you're a transformational leader, then your leadership approach may cause that causes change in a positive way. Then and the transformation of the school must always in a good and positive way, dili siya makadaot sa school but makaayo sa school.
Okay, do
If
not
you are
explain leadership
transactional,
style because
then rely you.
hello, ma'am. Do not explain leadership types,
Yes,
leadership
the
skills, because there are assigned reporters in here.
yes po, the and the next component is the communication. As we learned last time that in leadership there is a three important factor is the leader communication and the followers. In this, communication is the very important because there will be no outcomes without communication. A leader must communicate to the followers, and then the followers must communicate to the leaders so that there is kanang nin maayo nga dagan sa inyohang plano. Then we have the team building, describing how the leader builds and fosters a positive and productive team culture. So in Dep Ed, we conducted team building just like what we did last year. We have our team building and
What is the
nagkuan
purpose of
ni
team building?
nag so
What
that
is what is the purpose why you do the
create
team building?
our purpose is para mas to build a strong relationship from each other, doc, and to create a harmonious aside sa a strong harmonious relationship na we can be open to in each,
So
doc.
sa inyong school, wala ba'y away-away? Kaya nag-team building man ka mo.
So, in our school, doc, gamay ra man gud me, we are only 12 teachers, and
Pila?
I'm
Pila
proud
mo?
that 12 lang mi, doc.
12 lang mo. Okay ra.
Opo, ika-13
This is
amo
at
ang
we have
principal.
150 plus.
Yes, doc. So in our school, since we are part, I guess medium lang mi, or small ba that me, more medium lang mi daw. So I can probably say that we are close to each other, since gamay lang mi, so maka-communicate me easily to each other, and then kanang we back up each other, and not really kay kanang gina-down nimo ang usa usa, but we help each other if kinsa tuong walay kanang, if ever wala ka ani, then kung ang labi na ang amuhang master teachers, she is very ano gyud kanang matinabangon gid sa amoa. So she helps,
Because
she
that is her.
keeps
That
on
is her role.
kanang asking kung unsa sakto pa ba na imuhang, oh, yes po.
That
So
is
that
her
is
ano.
sa amo ang school, because
That is
we
the
always conducted.
master's teacher's K priorities. Kay area.
Teachers.
Oh.
Yes po, Doc.
Kaya dili man na siya
Opo. So ang amo pong
that
principal,
master teacher cannot have that
Ma'am.
accomplishment report if he is not doing the K areas of his yang K area sa iyahang role.
Opo, Doc.
Sige.
Okay, opo, Doc, kay na-assign lang po ko last time og lahi nga school, Doc. Then we have our, dili na po ko mag-mention, but we have our master teachers, but mingon naman gud sila, Doc. Kamo na lang ana kay bata-bata pa man mo. So, kami nga mga new, miski
Yeah,
mag-ask
that is
me
the common
of
dili na
guidance
siya
ana.
pwede. Dili na siya pwede, and it is the leaders it is how the leader
Opo.
manage it. Okay.
Yes, so manang I'm proud to our master teacher kay kanang approachable
Kay
kaayo, and
area man na,
mo help gid
responsibilidad
siya.
man na, kay area man na siya sa master
Opo.
teacher. Provide.
Opo.
Sige, go.
Then we have the other components is the decision making, articulating the leader's approach to decision making, including factors considered and the level of involvement of team members. So in decision making, you must ask also just like Katunggaina, that you must ask also your coworkers to kung unsay atong buhaton ani, unsa may mas maayo ani. Then, but in the end, it must be the leader will decide, but the decision must be for the good of all.
It is not the
And
leader
then
who will decide correction. It is
yeah, sorry for
body
that.
who will decide, not the
The bad.
leader. Maka-take up na nata kung ano siya klase ng leadership.
Okay po. Opo. Then we have the adaptability, recognizing the importance of being adaptable and open to change given the dynamic nature of today's business environment. Just like today that kanang ang ato ang the transition o sa ato ang the way how we teach children by using technologies, and the DepEd is adapting to it by providing televisions to the schools. Ano, not like before nga kanang more on kuan lang gid ta, kanang hard copies nga na. Today the DepEd adapt already what is trend in teaching. So, then we have this ethics and integrity, always to put in mind to be morally upright. So always do what is the right thing to do. Yeah. So that will be our the basic the guiding principles. Kung maayo lang, always lang jud ka naa sa maayo. Naa sa sakto, dili lang gid magbuhat og mga dautan, mga crimes ing ana. Dili lang gid maghimo og mga activities beyond na sa ato ang objectives or goals sa atong pag-work. Then the service orientation, if applicable, expressing a commitment to serving others, whether it's customers, employees, or the communities. So mag-serve kita, no? So we have this called kanang, even in kanang sa election, ana, mo serve gid ang mga teachers, no? Because we are asked to do it, then we must do it. Ana, open to kanang different services. Then last is the service orient sorry, Doc, not nabalik ra. So I guess that would be all, Doc. Doc?
No, ang ako magiging focus is you will explain, no, the tip ed since we are in tip ed. But anyway,
Yes, Doc. Sorry po.
Ma'am Bravo, I'm giving you 93.
Thank you, Doc.
Okay. So let's move on to the next three. Okay. Before we'll start our afternoon session, there must be a sharing of your own philosophy. Naba mo yung mga filosofiya sa kinabuhi? What is your philosophy in life? Hey, naba mo yung philosophy sa inyong kinabuhi? Wa.
Yes, Doc. Naa.
Kaning uban, no? Manaminaw. Manamo may philosophy?
Yes,
Wala.
oo.
How about Jeremiah? Do you have philosophy? Natatanan, ani?
The
Okay. So get ready with that, ha? Get ready with that. We will be taking up that one this afternoon before the start of our discussion. Okay, let's move on to the third reporter on the first round. Let's welcome Ma'am Ligaspi. Hello, Ma'am Ligaspi. To discuss to us leadership types. The types of leadership. Hello, Ma'am Ligaspe. Okay. Ganun ka mga cute man sa inyong
Yes, Doc.
presentation, oy? Oy, dagko-dagkoan na. Ang imong na-present, ma'am, kay kaning kuon. I-erase na ng DepEd policy state, a leadership philosophy statement, bay. Ma'am Ligaspe.
Yes, Doc, ade.
Mo-out sa ka, Ma'am Bravo.
Naka-out na ko, Doc. Murag iyahan ng screenshot, Doc.
O, Ma'am Ligaspe.
Na-present ni ma'am.
O, fix. Na-present na ang presentation. Imong screenshot. I-X na, ma'am. Okay. Open year ka, Ma'am Myla.
Saon man eh.
Hello, Ma'am Myla.
Yes, ma'am.
Gusto naman, naunsa naman. You cannot move your slides.
I
Open
cannot
your
move my
ma'am.
slides, ma'am.
Ah,
Nag-present ka by Windows, ma'am?
Fix it, fix it. Asa naman ni si Pakatang? Na naman is Pakatang around?
Makita na po, ma'am.
Oh, sige, sige, sige.
Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning, ma'am. My topic for Okay, I am Myla Legaspi and I'm going to report the leadership types or styles.
Excuse me, niya si si
Ay,
ano? Niya si Pakatang? Wala siya diri no?
Wala, ma'am.
Sure niya oy. Good morning, Doc. Ngayon ta kog topic, Doc. Wala pa ko topic, Doc. Aday ka, wala man ka karon na naman jud ka topic na tagla absent ka. Now absent sad. Sige, sige. Sige, ma'am. Move, ma'am.
okay. The objective of my topics is first is to understand the different types of leadership. Second is to identify the effective leadership types for different situations. So, what is leadership types? Leadership types are the behavioral methods applied by leaders to persuade, inspire, and guide their subordinates. It is usually a combination of their personality, life experiences, level of emotional intelligence, family dynamics, and way of thinking. So, as leaders, type of leaders influence or guide their followers towards the particular goals or objective. Okay, as a leader, uh, the leader must inspire you, and each likely unique with different styles. So, the first type of leadership is the autocratic leadership, uh, is centered on the boss. In this leadership, the leader holds all the authority and responsibility. So, for example, in the classroom, uh, I have a list of rules posted on the classroom wall. Uh, I enforce them rigorously. There is a limited room for discussion or negotiation when it comes to the rules. If a student breaks a rule, typically uh, giving the students a disciplinary action. Uh, Students are expected to conform to the rules without questioning them. So meaning to say sa autocratic leadership uh, believe in maintaining a strict control sa policy. Essential for and for It is essential for learning environment.
Sige, ma'am. Go, ma'am.
Okay.
So, it
Next
is a
is
boss-centered, no?
okay, do
Authority and
uh,
responsibility. Dili mo pwede mo ha? Sir, sir, dili pwede, ha? Autocratic siya. Okay, sige.
uh, and autocratic also is moingon ka na I am your boss, my rule is my rule. I am the leader, so my rule is my rule.
So, nasa inyo, eskwelahan, niingon ang teacher, niingon ang leader. Wait until you become. Have you heard that?
Yes, ma'am.
Nakabati pa
Yes,
mga anak
tayo.
sa inyo, Juan? Okay,
Yes, Doc.
wait,
Maging na
that's what
siya
you become.
Dok.
linya sa mong principal before for me.
Wait until you become. Doon sa man to siya nga klase, autocratic siya, no? Kung unsang iyang gusto,
Yes,
mo iyang
ma'am.
gusto matuman. Wala
Masunod.
siya'y,
Mm-mm.
dili siya mag-negotiate, dili siya mangayo kung unsa ang mga decision, meaning deciding his own sa iya lang, o ba na iyang, without considering the members of the group, of the organization. Klaro?
Yes,
Sige.
ma'am.
Next.
Okay, next is the democratic leadership. Leadership. Subordinates are involved in making decisions. Unlike autocratic, this headship is centered on subordinates' contribution. So, for example, rather than imposing a set of strict rules, I facilitate a classroom discussion on expectation of the norms that will contribute a positive learning environment. Students have the opportunity to voice their opinions in the classroom conduct and together establish a set of guidelines that everyone agrees to follow. Uh, this is a sense of ownership and responsibility among the students. So everybody here will decide, unlike sa
Okay. And
autocratic.
there is what we call the openness, no? Nasa open sila. Everybody is involved. Okay, democratic. Next, ma'am.
Okay, the next is the strategic leadership. Strategic leadership is one that involves the leader who is essentially the head of an organization. Strategic leader is not limited to those at the top of the organization. Okay, from the word strategic or the strategy. For example, in the classroom setting, uh, recognizing the diverse learning styles and abilities of my students, I employ differentiated instruction. I tailor teaching methods to accommodate various learning preferences, incorporating visual aids, hands-on experiments, and discussion to cater different styles. This strategic approach ensures that the students with strengths and weaknesses can succeed.
Okay. So it is not always no that a leader who is on top is a strategic leader. No, daily ha. Meaning anybody can be a strategic leader. Anybody can be called as a leader with strategy. Strategy comes from the word strategy. But if your principal is doing something, no, daghan siya na sa mga strategy in order to meet up and to achieve the goal. So, madawat na siya you can call your principal as a strategic leader. Daghan kayo mahuna-hunaan, di ba? Okay. So, ikaw, naaba ka ni Ani. Okay, next.
Okay, next is the transformational leadership. Transformational leadership is all about initiating challenge in
Challenge
organizations.
change.
Change, sorry. Initiating change in all organizations, groups, oneself, and others. So sa transformational leadership, example, the teacher focuses on inspiring and motivating students to reach their full potential. Uh, the teacher, his or her approach goes beyond traditional teaching, aiming to create a positive and intellectualist, stimulating learning environment. Okay, then sa transformational is encourage the student to step out of their comfort zone. So from the word transformational or transfer
Okay.
your learners or your students.
Okay. So, ang buangon nga bata, ang sige ka late, di na malate, na-transform ni mo siya because of the strategy that you have given. No? An example of this is we had our student in O2 automotive, O2A. And then sige siya absent niya. He comes na the advisor approach me. So akong gistorya ang bata. So akong strategy pag magwa pa ka iarap ikaw na ka. So kaloy sa Ginoo karon ang bata minga na ma'am present ko ma'am, ma'am present ko ma'am. Minana siya sa ako. Ano siya nag absent. So you need to use the strategy that you have in order to transform somebody. Diba? Somebody. Sige, go ma'am.
Okay, the next is the team leadership. Okay, this involves the creation of a vivid picture of its future, where it is heading and what will stand for. The vision inspires and provides a strong sense of purpose and direction. So, as at a team leader, for example, a teacher believes in preparing students not only with the technical knowledge, but also with the interpersonal collaborative skills essential for success in a team oriented. Okay, next is facilitative leadership. Facilitative leadership is too dependent on measurement and outcomes, not a skill, although it takes much skill to master. So facilitative leadership. Example, from the first day of class, the teacher established an inclusive and open environment. She encouraged students to express their thoughts and opinions freely, fostering a sense of belonging. She begins each class with a brief check-in and allowing students to share their experience or thoughts, creating a supportive community within the classroom. The next is the
From the word facilitate.
laissez-faire
From
leader.
the word facilitate. Facilitative. So always facilitating. Come on.
Okay, next
Move
is the
on.
laissez-faire is ay Z maning sorry ma. Laissez-faire leadership.
Laissez faire. Sige.
Laissez-faire leadership gives authority from laissez-faire came from the word French phrase meaning to say let it be. Okay. Leadership gives authority to employees according to a central departments and subordinates are allowed to work as they choose with minimal or interference.
Oh,
Okay.
palaydayan nang mingon,
Leadership.
sir, magunsa man tay. Bahala na gid mo. Kung unsa lang mauna na. Di ba? Wala siyang pakialam. Whatever is the result, bahala na basta okay lang. Mo trabaho pun mog dili, okay ra pud. Ana ba? No, murag walang pakialam sa mundo.
Hands off
Papili ka, okay.
leader.
If I want you to come here on Saturday, but if you not come, bahala ka. Ikaw mo ra good. Di ba na leadership nga ingana, na leaders nga ingana, right?
Yes, Doc.
Sorry for the ano, kaya nagpapanday mag-gusto gawas. O, sige. Okay lang, ha? Sige.
So
Next.
next is the transactional leadership. This is a leadership that maintains or continues the status quo. It is also the leadership that involves an exchange process whereby followers get immediate tangible rewards for carrying the leader's orders. So sa transactional, from the word transaction, there is I give you this and I give you that. So for example, teacher know what is expected to them. Students know what is expected to them. Understand consequences of their action and can actively work towards earning rewards. An example po ani is uh, uh, if the student give a higher grade, so the teacher will also give a reward like certificates.
Move on, move on.
Okay, next is the coaching leadership. Coaching leadership involves teaching and supervising followers. A coaching leader is highly operational in setting where results performance required for improvement. So example, the teacher moves around the room, actively listening to the students' contribution, asking, probing questions, and offering gentle guidance to help the students refine their ideas. This coaching approach is evident as empowers to the students to take ownership to their learning and fostering the sense of Okay, next is the charismatic leadership. In this leadership, the charismatic leader manifests his or her revolutionary power. So from the word charismatic or charisma.
Sige.
For example, is during the discussion, the teacher listens to his or her students' perspective and validating their contribution. He or she is skilled or connecting with the students on a personal level, using humor and create a comfortable learning atmosphere. Okay, the last is the visionary leader. So from the word vision, okay, this is the form of leadership involves leaders who recognize that the method, steps, and process of leadership are all obtained and through people. So, example is, ano example? Example is just what like Ma'am Pasinio said a while ago that uh, there uh, there are things to do to achieve the goals and objectives. If you focus on the vision, so you have your objective, then inspire members to be involved.
Okay. So,
Then, so
nakipanlantaw, no? Vision.
mm, and that's all. Thank you.
Okay, to recap, what are the ano? Sige daw, one. How many
11,
leadership
ma'am.
types there are?
11.
So first is
First is the autocratic,
yeah.
the democratic, the strategic, the transformational, the team leader, the facilitative, the laissez-faire, transactional, coaching, charismatic, and the last is the visionary leadership.
Okay. Ma'am Ligaspi, I'm giving you 96, Ma'am Ligaspi.
Thank you, Doc.
Okay. So we're done. So let's move on. Time check. It's already 9:41. Okay. So let's move on to Sir Jeremiah to explain to us leadership skills. Take it away, sir.
Ah, ay, mag-report na ko, Doc. Leadership.
So, Sir Madraso, take
Doc?
it away.
Yes, Doc. Yes, sir. Classmates, makita na ko.
Yes, sir.
Makita na.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Doc. So my report is about leadership skills. So this is the objectives of my topic. So appreciate and explain the leadership skills that makes a good leader. and make a commitment to be effective leader in their constituencies. So leadership skills. So first ato sa isa-isahon ang leadership o ang skills.
Excuse me, sir.
So,
Ma'am Ligaspi mentioned that the leadership, the leadership types involve the personal experience, uh, the intelligence, and the skill, di ba? Okay,
yes,
so skills na sir, leadership skills. Okay.
okay. So skills is acquired that a person develops related to a specific task. So and skills is acquired through learning and practice. Practice is it is often related to specific tasks or areas of expertise. So whether it is technical or communication skills or leadership skills, kanang hone it over through time, experience, training, and continuous improvement efforts. So that is skills. So what are leadership skills? So leadership skills are the strengths and the abilities individuals demonstrate that help to oversee process, guide initiatives, and steer the employees toward the achievement of goals. So as a leader, it's important to understand that everyone is unique and your members has its own talent, own capabilities. So might that certain member of yours is good in mathematics, then the other one is not. However, that person is that person is good in singing and dancing. So as a leader, you should understand your learners so that uh, understand your learners and help them to enhance to their full potential. Then eventually, uh, it will boomerang to your company, to success of your company. Next is leadership skills are an essential component on expo- uh, positioning executives to make thoughtful decisions about their organization's mission and goals and properly allocate resources to achieve those directives. Valuable leadership skills include the ability to delegate, inspire, and communicate effectively. Other relationship traits include honesty, confidence, commitment, and creativity. So as a leader, you should support your members in molding their talent. And so in molding a talent, it requires experience. So as a leader, you should you should give your members time to practice. For example, in singing, as a leader, you should uh, as a leader, as an example, you're a teacher, so as a teacher, you should gonna give your member a chance to practice. So example is if if there is a contest in your school, so as a teacher you should excuse here to practice. In that way, ma kon ma mold pa iyang skills. So it's leadership skills that make a good leader. So first is communication, open communication. A good leader keeps an open line of communication with team members and can succinctly explain organizational goals and tasks using different types of communication channels, such as one-on-one sessions, email, video, chat, phone calls, and social media. An effective leader also shares clear messages and make complex ideas easy to understand for everyone. So as a leader, communication is very important, especially the leader is the one who assign tasks. So clear instruction is very important. So in communication, pwede tayong magamit og kuan. Pwede tayong mag one-on-one session, video, email, chat, or phone call.
Why do you need to have a clear communication?
Uh, to have a kuan ma'am, to have kanang para plaster ang kuan, plaster ang task para
Why do you need to have a clear communication to your members if you are the leader?
So that they could make the task clear, so that they could make the task, ma'am.
Okay, so that they can understand and they will not be puzzled. They are directed clearly, di ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so walay, unsa pa to, unsa pa to, unsa pa to. Ah, okay, sige.
Next is empathy. So empathetic leader focuses on identifying with others and understanding their perspectives. Leaders who show empathy are successful because they can better understand how the employees feel about their work environment. This enables the leaders to bring positive changes to the workforce. So, a leader who has empathy is someone who understands and shares the feeling to others. uh, as a leader, you should also consider the emotion and perspective of your members. Eventually, which can contribute to the increase of moral and productivity. For example, in school, so I think it's very important to us as teacher na our learners has their own uh, they have their own, they encounter challenges. Like example, your student is having a challenge in math. So as a teacher, it's very important that you guide him or her. Then also it's very important na atong ipa-feel sa atong estudyante na kanang ga-care ka sa ilaha na kaya na nila. Because with that kanang murag pag ma-feel sa
Use the
kanang
medium, use the medium.
ah, when the student feel that that teacher have care, so they could uh, if, with that they will it ease their it, it it become easy for them to understand.
What is the difference between empathy and sympathy? Di ba kung may mamatay, our greatest sympathy, di ba?
Yes,
So,
Doc.
unsa man ang difference sa empathy ug sympathy?
So I think, Doc, sympathy is that you're able to understand your
Okay, empathy is putting your shoes to the shoes of others.
good.
Meaning putting your feet, putting your shoes to the shoes of others. Klaro? So meaning
Yes, Doc.
everything you feel, no? Kung ikaw daw ingana sa iyaha, unsa man imong bation. Ang sympathy ni simpatiya ka, no? Kung unsa ang napila na karon nga tawo ni sympathy ka. But ang empathy is putting your shoes to others. Okay. Sige, next.
Next is strategic thinking. So leaders need strategic and critical thinking skills as they are tasked with challenging decision making. A strong leader makes real research and objectively scrutinize decisions that can lead an organization toward achieving its goals. So
Sige.
as a
Strategic.
leader,
Dili patay-patay. Nasa yung mga estratehiya. Sige,
yes,
go.
so the leader, as a leader, you should be able to, as a leader, you must have the ability to analyze situations. Then you have the plan for the future and to be able to make a decisions. For example, as a teacher, you must be able to analyze situations of your students that could make an approach or strategy to have an effective to have wait. example, as a teacher, you must able to analyze the situations of of your students that could make an uh, approach or strategy that is effective to the behavior or level of understanding of your learners. Then as a teacher, you must have the goal for your students to achieve at the end of the lesson. Oh, it's a short for a term, or at the end of the quarter for the long term of your students.
Okay. Sige mo.
Next is creativity. Creativity, a create leader can brainstorm new ideas and inspire others toward creativity and innovation. So, so I think is that you must able to so as a leader you must your recognize your pupils, and you could also give a reward for their creative inputs. Inspire others to.
So creativity, you know how to create, no? Innovative, creative. Okay.
Next is
Dili kay in one, ano lang, in one strategy lang. But meaning more, no? You
yes.
must be creative. Okay, innovative. Sige.
Next is positivity. So a great leader brings positivity into a work environment, which in turn uplifts the employees and encourage them to perform better. Positivity can be cultivated by showing care, respect, diplomacy, and empathy toward the team. So as a leader, you must foster and support and encourage your members. Like also by especially by celebrating achievements.
Okay. So positive meaning always looking a challenge to a positive result. Dili kay ay di lang ta basig sigma fail ta, no? It's better to fail when you have tried rather than failing without having trying it all. Klaro?
Yes,
Mas
Doc.
maayo man ang ma-fail ta nga nag-try ta kontra sa ma-fail ta nga wala ta
Try.
nag-try. It's better to fail if you have tried, but
Yes.
it's no good to fail if you haven't tried. Okay, so positive ta kaan lagi na because a positive thinker, a leader who is thinking positive or there's positivity in her or in him, uh he is looking the two sides of the coin, 'di ba? Dili lang kay negative lang, no? Kung naay negative, naapoy unsa positive. So in the positivity as one of the skills in leadership is daghan kaayo positive things na mahitabo kaysa negative. Klaro? So
Yes, Doc.
dili siya mahadlok mo risk because he always thinking of positive things to happen. Sir, kung lagi sir ka na inanay, so, ay, di ba si mo fail ta, di na lang ta, uy. Okay, di ba? Ing ana ang attitude sa dili positive. Sir, painter, ay, ayan na lang, gasto-gasto lang na, ingana. No? Always negative. So a good skill, one of the leadership skill is that positivity. Okay, so be positive ha. Okay, positive lang. Okay. Sige, go.
Next is flexibility. The best leaders get out of their comfort zones and quickly adapt to changing work conditions. They wear multiple hats and can problem solve and improvise on the fly. A successful leader also promotes employee engagement and is willing to accept constructive feedback from the team. So, so as a leader, you'll be able to adapt changing circumstances. And
Okay, so
next
you
is
should be flexible, di
yes.
ba? Flexible. Mm.
So So ability is the key attribute that allows the leader to lead effective and various situation. Example as a teacher, so you should be flexible. Uh, you know how to, like example, you are giving that this certain task, like become the have the coordinatorship in volleyball or with that. So as a teacher, you should be flexible. Like, yes, I know this. Then after, then you will, then you kanang pwede rin ka mag-search the dayon sa kanang Google, sa YouTube, or ma-inquire ka sa mga mga professionals, or mas daghan ni
Sir,
bawat.
use the medium.
So example, you're given the task to have the coordinatorship in volleyball. So with that, you can search through online about the how volleyball works, or ask to someone who is more knowledgeable about volleyball playing, playing volleyball.
Okay, in the flexibility, you can easily adapt to change. Diba? You can easily adapt to
Yes.
change. May mga teachers, nga murag ilaha ang room. Na ay mga teachers, na magbuot sila kung asa sila i-assign. O nang naglagot ang leader, the leader will say, wait until you become. Ma'am, uy, di lagi ko na ng, ma'am, section Y. Eh, nanad ba ako section A? Tiwas. You can never say that. You should be flexible. Kung ako i-assign sa non-reader, nga nagrabi ko gi-assign previously, I was assigned in the crack section. If I will be assigned, for example, in the non-reader, if I will be a teacher who will be assigned, I will accept the challenge with positivity that I can do things, I can strategize something in order to give that to my non-reader so that this non-reader will become a reader. And that is a great achievement as a teacher. Klaro? Makabasa ang non-reader. That is a great achievement. Dili kay, lami magini crack section kay kasabot dayon. Pag sure, oy, wala kay achievement diha, kay daan na sila diha. They have already the skill, the abilities. Klaro? Dito ko i-assign sa room. Ma'am, uy, dili ko dito ma'am kay nga na. Oh, accept the challenge and make that room as beautiful. No, para pag tanaw nila, maingon sila. Lo si ma'am lagi do kay bisag asa gyud ni si ma'am ibutang. Nindot gyud ay siya. Ma-strategize gyud niya. Klaro? Dili man na inyong room. So if you want to be transferred, if your teacher, if your principal assigned you to transfer to another room, ayaw pagbagulbol kay titulo di ana nga room. Ma'am, kay daghan naman gud ko ma'am gipang kuan ma'am, gipang spend, nag-beautify, nag-ingon di ay ko nga mag-spend ka sa imong kwarta. Ako, I have been, ako nang yan ako, na mga teacher nga mga sa ako, undang. Undang-undayon. Iya day ng room. So you must be flexible. You must be flexible. And that is one of the skill of a good leader. Kani atong discuss is the skill of a good leader. So you must be flexible. You need to adapt. You can easily change. No? And you must be strategic so that you can be flexible. You need to adapt and you need to be flexible. No? Okay. You have that to be positive. Okay. Di na ka naglagot ako sa imong principal kay gibalhin ka dito nga room. Ang importante na kay trabaho. Klaro, nagtudlo ka. Ma'am, kay naara ba ko gipastuon nga CR, ma'am, imo day nang gigasto. That is why you strategize so that you cannot spend your own, strategize to make your room beautiful. Klaro?
Klaro.
Plano.
Klaro po.
Magkano? Ayaw mag-SBM sa bulsa mo kuot. Kay kung ang imong sweldo, imong bonus, gikuhaan nimo og 5,000, kay gipaayo nimo sa grills, gipaayo nimo sa CR. That's na dili. You strategize. You make a plan. Okay. Present that to your PTA. Ana siya. Para pahawaon ka sa imong room, hawa ka. Did you understand? Ingani ni sa mga teachers nga uban. Okay. Hello, Ma'am Hazel. Ma'am Hazel. Ma'am Hazel. Hala. We must be responsible here.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. How are you, ma'am? This is our second meeting. And then in the GC, nangutana pa ka.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning. Mabatian ko, ma'am.
Yes. This is our second meeting,
Ma'am, ulan
ma'am.
kay sa among ma'am. Wala ang signal.
Last time, nag-excuse ka, kanibalik, whole day din yung inyong kuan, ma'am. Tapos karon, ningutana ka, nagsugod na di ay ta, ma'am. Hala, si ma'am. Mangutana ka nga nagsugod na mi, mangundang naman gani mi, ma'am. Ikaundang na mi. Hello, teachers. And then you are asking that you have no reports. You have the assigned reports already, ma'am. Anata, ma'am. Let us be responsible here. Let us be responsible. Ma'am Hazel. Please, let us be responsible here. Lahi tag mga leadership style, ha? If you encountered a teacher, a professor, no, ngayong ana, unsa sila, so ako lahi pod ko, ha? Hello. Hi, everyone here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. No, let us be responsible. Kay mo bagsak ra ba jud ko? I don't care if you pay. Lisod pod. No, so Ma'am Hazel, you have already the reports assigned to you. In fact, you can report. Sir Madraso is reporting now, and then it will be followed by Ma'am Aurelia. It will be followed by Ma'am Aurelia. Hello, Ma'am Aurelia. Hello, Ma'am Aurelia.
Hello po, good morning.
Yes, you are late. You are very early in the afternoon session.
Dok, I am sick, Dok.
Ha?
Masakit ko, Dok. Masakit ko, Dok. Nag-PM ba ako niya? Kay, na okay na ko karon sa bisita na ko.
Yes,
Sulod na lang ko.
okay naman siguro. Kay naraman ta, nag-online raman ta, ma'am.
Di, nag-chill mangud ko na, Dok. So, karon musulod na lang jud ko nga kay
Yes, because right after Sir Madraso, because right after Sir Jeremiah, you are the next reporter.
Okay, ma'am.
So, ingana na, ha? And after Ma'am Aurelia, Ma'am Pakatang, it's you, Ma'am Hazel. Ikaw ang sunod na reporter. Haven't you asked your classmates here? Haven't you asked me? You are already a member in our GSE, but you never dare to ask me. Nya karon mangutana ka, what is your topic? If you cannot report in your chance, let's move on to Sarin, and then Simbrano, and then balik ta kung Sir Argilies. Diba? That is our munat atong ikasabutan. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So, ingana lang, ha, let's be responsible. Let's be responsible. Okay, sir. Sir Madraso, you can continue.
Next is conflict resolution. Conflict resolution. A great leader not only knows how to avoid conflicts in the workplace, but can also resolve them in an efficient and timely manner. While serving conflicts, the leader stays level-headed and decides analytically. So, if there's a conflict between your members, you should know how to resolve and address. You should address the cause and of their conflicts and think a better ideas on resolving that matter.
Okay.
Next is
In
the
an organization, there conflict will arise, right? Namo ganay conflict sa organization because there is no perfect organization, right?
Yes po.
There is no perfect organization. So naginay mga conflict. But if you have the skill, conflict resolution, meaning you can resolve immediately conflicts. Conflict to teacher, conflict of teacher versus teacher, conflict of students versus students, conflict of teacher with the admin, conflict of teachers with the students, conflict with teacher to the parent, conflict with the head to the parents. Klaro? So daghang kaayog mga conflicts. Ah, labi nag 888 daghan kaayo. Di ba? So a good leader has the skill to resolve conflicts right away. To resolve conflicts right away. Di kay ugma-ugmaon na lang, no? Dili kay ing-ana. Okay, where is your presentation, Sir Madraso? Sir. Sir Madraso. Sir Madraso. Unsay nahitabo kan Sir Madraso?
Mura na yung nakuhan sa iyang kuan, ma'am, sa iyang laptop. Kay nag-chat man siya.
Ha?
Nag-chat siya.
Unsa di ay? So we cannot continue. Sige. Nabalik na. Restart na daw niya. Sige. Take it faster because we are Sir Jeremiah. Kung dili stable imong kay Sir Pakatang asi Madraso, we will move on to Ma'am Aurelia. Patay. Nagkurap iyang laptop. Not the internet, ma'am. My laptop just corrupted. So what's now? Napamagani continuation siya. So, if Sir Madraso cannot get and no, di na siya kakuan, we will move on to the next reporter and we will go back kung ma-fix na niya. Okay, so since there is a problem with the laptop of Sir Madraso, let's move on to the next reporter who will be discussing to us leadership qualities. We have Ma'am Aurelia. Take it away, Ma'am Aurelia. Ma'am Ivy, take it away. Ma'am Ivy.
Ma'am, wait sa ma'am, wala pa ka-present.
Yes, we're waiting. We will wait, Ma'am Ivy. But the problem is how long we will wait.
Naglisod naman ko adis akong laptop. Wala may ni-present.
Kayo ha. Dapat kahibaluta.
Di siya mo present, ma'am.
Yung sa man na to, di ba nag-ingon ko sa inyo last time that if you have some problems with your assign somebody, no? Para ikaw na lang ang magyaw-yaw, siyang tig-present.
Karon naman ni nagkuan. Nagdaot siya. Di siya mo
Pare-pare sa ito
present.
nagdaot.
Lagi, ma'am. Uy, ginoon saon naman eh. Entire screen. Din share. Di siya ma-share. Guys, pwede help.
O maganda makalangan ba?
Lagi, Doc, sorry. Di siya mo present mo ingon na ignore.
Ang dili man mo present.
Ano, Doc? Uy. Share. Di siya mo share, Doc, eh. Doc, ha?
Si Pakatang pod. O, na naman lagi.
Naanan, Dok? Kita
Okay
na?
naman.
Kita na?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, kaayo.
O, open your cam.
Where's my cam? What's that, Dok? May cam. Ayun ako na.
It was...
Na full screen lang gud ako, Dok. Nya napangita ko ang cam ani. Na full screen ako. Pwede din lang sa magpakitag cam, Dok?
No, it is not.
Okay,
No.
what's that? Okay, ako sa ikuan, Dok. Hanapit ang cam ani.
Rule na to.
Okay. Sige, ako sa stop sharing, Dok, ha. Try na ako.
Okay, those who are done in reporting, kindly upload your reports, the finished report. Sir Argel, yes.
Dana, ma'am.
Ma'am Bravo. Ma'am Ligaspe, did you upload now in the Google Drive?
Nana ba, Dok? Kita na
Yes,
ako.
ma'am.
Okay.
Ang ngit-ngit lagi na sa inyo, Ma'am Doltra.
Hoy, ipalight ko na ang suga, Day. Ako sa kwarto, Dok. Itago ko yung baby. Day, ang suga. Okay, so, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Doc. So, my topic is all about leadership qualities. Here are the objectives. Discuss leadership qualities that make you
We're
a good leader.
Plus the objectives.
Ma'am?
Plus the objectives. Present the objectives on the screen.
Present? Okay. Na-present na, ma'am. Wala nakita, ma'am?
Wala, good.
No, nasa ako makita. Ang
Nakita
signal
din
siguro,
sa
Dre.
inyo?
Ang signal siguro, ma'am. Okay.
Nakita ninyo ang iyang screen na nag-present sa objectives?
Wala.
Wala. Na?
Wala.
Okay. Saan naman po niya? Wala, gyud.
Was.
Nag-loading siguro.
Ganina, we have said early in our orientation, the first meeting, that if you are struggling with your internet connection, you send the presentation to somebody nga naikuan, no?
Okay, Doc. Wala pag yun.
Wala gani kay gi-present. Okay, so if you cannot report, sa first na, dito pa nakapareporto na ako sa last time. Ma'am Pakatang. Ma'am Pakatang. Yes, Madraso.
Ma'am, okay na akong kuan, ma'am. Laptop
Okay.
na.
So, let's give time to Sir Madraso. You wait, you fix your Ma'am Doltra, Ma'am.
Okay,
Ivy.
okay. Okay,
Sige.
Doc.
Sige, present, sir. Present, sir, present. Di mo makareport, incomplete tagid mo. I-fail tagid mo. Wala na rabay, glado nga incomplete. It's fail and pass ng laba. Okay, so you are now time conflict resolution. So as what I have said, conflict always arise in an organization, di ba? But as a leader, you must have the skill to resolve conflict right away. No? So that, ano sa man, dili magproblema dako. Level-headed and decide analytically. Dili ka mag-decide sa imong kaugalingon. Okay, what is best, really the best, will be the decision. Okay, sir, move. Nakamute ka, sir. Nakamute ka. Sige, sir. Go.
So next is the time management. So this is for me, this is the important skills to become a good leader. So this is an essential skill for leaders. They need to delegate tasks, prioritize commitments, set attainable goals, and multitask. Successful leaders practice time management skills by setting smart, so specific, measurable, attainable, resourceful, or time bounded goals for themselves and their team members.
Okay, in your time management, refer to Stephen Covey, 4 quadrants of time management, right? Hello.
Yes, Doc.
Refer the time management, the 4 quadrants of Stephen Covey is included in your exam. Is included in your exam, midterm exam. Ah, so did you still remember the 4 quadrants? The 4 quadrants?
Perfect.
Kadumdum pa ba mo?
Kung
Hello, people here. Nakadumdum pa mo? Hala, naman si Rosie kadumdum. Hello? Can you hear me?
Katong
Can
sa
you hear
Angel,
me?
Doc.
Yes, Doc.
Yes po.
Yes, Doc.
So, nakadumdum po mo itong 4 quadrants, how to manage time. Urgent and important, not urgent, not important, di ba? Hala, sige. Bahala na mo, basta appeal na ha. So, you need to manage time. Dili kay, sige, ugnya na lang, unya na lang, unya na lang. So, if there is a need to delegate the task, delegate this so that the task should be finished on time. You have to prioritize commitment. Prioritize. Ano yun? Or kung pwede pa, mag-multitasking ka just to meet the given time for you to finish your task. Okay. Sige mo.
Yes. Next is reliability. So a strong leader is dependable and one that people can count on fulfilling commitments and meeting deadlines. This encourages the team to appreciate the leader's decisions and follow in their footsteps. So as a leader is someone who is committed and act with integrity. As leader, you should be trustworthy, keep their words and follows through on responsibilities.
Okay,
So,
reliability means of the integrity. Reliable siya.
yes, Doc.
O ang
Matagwan.
leader, dili maminaw. Nag-ingon kuno, ingon man kuno. Diba? So, dili mo to ang leader, no? Kung unsa man ang pagsip-sip-sip-sip sa membro.
Yes, Doc.
Klaro?
Yes, Doc.
Ay mga leader na inyong principal nga mahilig magsip-sip ang mga estudya, ang mga teachers. Mo aksipod sa mga unsa na siya pa sip-sip. You are not a reliable leader if you focus or if you make bias because of the sip-sip-sip-sip. You know what is sip-sip?
Yes, Doc.
Magpapapil. Naba na sa inyong school?
So far, Doc, sa among school, wala, Doc.
No? So, abo niya, a leader should not do this. A leader must be reliable. Sir, nag-ingon ba sir si Kuan? Ma'am, unsa man to, ma'am, nag-ingon man si Kuan. Allah. So, kung ikaw leader, you must be reliable. Okay. Sige, sir.
Next is the mentorship. So, great leaders are always ready to mentor and teach to bring out the best in their employees. They put in a lot of effort to make the team successful by using positive reinforcement, charity, motivation, and by rewarding achievements. So, Leader is a mentor plays a crucial role in guiding and developing the skills of their members. So the leaders provide support and share knowledge. Then as a leader, you should know the strength and the weaknesses of your member and guide them to reach uh, strength and weaknesses of your members. Then by understanding their strengths and weaknesses, so you could guide them to their lack for their lackings, and with that they could reach their full potential.
Okay, that is why as a leader, you know everything. You know, kabalo ka. So that pag mangutana ang teacher sa imo, di kami ambot. Ambot. You can decide. Remember, you cannot mentor, you cannot give if you don't have. Claro.
Yes, though.
You cannot give if you don't have. You cannot mentor if you do not know. So, a leader should be knowledgeable enough so that she or he can mentor his or her members in the organization. She can reinforce. She can clarify. No? Iyang i-clarify ang mga dili tinuod o kanan mga biases or mga unsure, no? Dili sigurado. Ikaw ang dili ang tinuod niya na mauna. Magsubay kita sa ingana, bahala. Ingana na siya. We will stick to the rules. We will stick to the guidelines. Especially no kung na mga asa may guidelines ninyo, because when there is already guidelines, mao na siya ang matuman. Klaro. Kay if you are not following the guidelines, para maingon, the bonus will be released on or before 15. So kung i-release na nimog 30 na or nakaanay anong ma-question na ka di ana, because there is a guideline. So if the school head did not know the guideline, so mangambot ra pod siya. So dili niya ma-clarify ang mga mga para sa Bisaya, mga pagduda o mga panaghap sa imong mga members. Okay? So, basta always remember, you cannot give if you don't have, and if you cannot mentor if you do not know. Okay, next, sir.
Next is recognizing potential. So great leaders have a keen eye for recognizing potential talent and competencies in the workplace. They also don't shy away from acknowledging the abilities and achievement of their employees. So as a leader, you should identify and nurture the strengths and capabilities of your members. So this includes on offering challenges, responsibilities, and support your members to reach their full potential. Next is responsibility. The success and failure of a team ride on the shoulders of the leader. Therefore, leaders should be accountable for their actions and willing to take blame when mishap happen.
Sir, balik sa sir atong isa, sir.
Recognize potential.
Okay, recognizing potentials. As a leader, we need to consider the strength and weaknesses of our members.
Yes.
The same also in your classroom. Na yung mga bata nga may mubasa, na yung mga bata nga hinay mubasa, we need to recognize the potential, the skills, and the abilities of our members or of our learners. Why? Because if you have the strength, if you recognize the strength of your teacher, matap ninimo siya. Did you get me? I will tap my teacher was a potential in ICT. Okay, to do this and do that. O kanang walay mga potential, mao ni siya ang ipasend nimo og training para naa sila'y potential og skills. Klaro. We have our own talent and skills in the organization. That is why we need to find it out, to recognize. Kaya ang uban moingon man po daw, ay sila na lang kay wala man makita ni sir. Maumanggid na si sir, sila lang. You have no more place. We have no more place in the organization. Di ba? Bingay na sila. That is why as a leader, recognize every potential, every talent of your members. Okay. Competitions can't be avoided in the organization, but it must be a healthy competition. Claro? It must be a healthy competition. Okay. Acknowledge achievement. Acknowledge achievement. Acknowledge it through verbal, saying, all right, we would like to congratulate Jeremiah Madraso, the coach of our pastor-making contest, who garnered second place in the water district competition. Ingana gani? So you will be acknowledged, even certificates. Kaya kung papiliun ka certificate o kwarta, you need to have that certificate because this certificate can be used in your promotion. Di lang ni mapalit og Jollibee. Did you understand?
Yes, Doc.
Okay. No? So you keep this. Okay. Even tapping the shoulder of your teacher of your teachers who have achieved something. Okay. You recognize that during the flag ceremony, during the meeting, during the parent-teacher conference, imo na siya i-acknowledge. Para yun na sa inyong performance sa sa learners, bisag perfect attendance. Then, ngayon ko sa akong teacher, kaning perfect attendance, unsa man ni, perfect man ni sa tanan ng attendance sa subject o sa imo ra kay advisor. Unya nag-cutting dito sa lain nga teacher. So the teacher will try to affix their signature, the perfect attendance of Pedro in that subject. Mao pa na siya hatagan og perfect attendance na award. For example, I am the teacher, maingon ko, si Pedro, kaya sa perfect attendance, kasi sa'yo pagay na sa ako, musulod, present na. Sa imo, kayo are the advisor. How about to other teachers? Masing nagkating, so dili siya perfect attendance. So that is why, to have this complete MOVs, the subject teacher should sign the perfect attendance of the child who has awarded or who was awarded as perfect attendance. Klaro, na sila yung mga signature. Meaning, perfect attendance sa bata sa kada subject sa klase. Kada klase anang subject. So don't be shy, ayaw ihikaw, no? Ayaw pugni ang pag-acknowledge sa imong achievement, sa potential sa imong members in the organization. Klaro?
Yes, Doc.
Ano po?
Okay, so next.
Next is responsibility. The success and failure of a team ride on the shoulders of a leader. Therefore, leaders should be accountable for their actions and willing to take the blame when mishaps happen. Great leaders take responsibility and devise strategies for improvement instead of pointing fingers and blaming others.
Example
So-
daw, be, tagaida po ani, be. Can you give me an example of this?
So example, Doc, is na ay project ay kanang sa example pag na project, Doc, then wala na failure. So I think as a leader you must take the responsibility na muna imong kuan na murag nasayop ka then ay kanang murag na failure pero we can do better with that, sir, Doc.
Responsibility is associated with accountability. Kanang imong mga anak, responsable ka di anak kung unsay mahitabo sa ila. That is why check always na attendance. Kana nga time English na ang English teacher ang responsible ana sa imong mga anak. Whatever happens to your students, it is your responsibility and accountability. So ayaw mo pagpansugo-sugo og bata ha. Never. Kay mga disgrasya gani na tiwas jud mo. Ako, I don't want to errand, no? Suguon ang mga bata. Pagpalit ra gyud ko andong dito dong sudaan. Nasa siya, tutong susudan dito tabok sa kalsada. Pag tabok sa kalsada, naligsan si bako. Tagkurol ka yun sa prisuhan. That's it. Now, let us be responsible. And we will not be taking blame to others. We will not be pointing fingers to others. No? Siya man good. No? Do not put blames on others for the mishaps that will happen. Consider na ipupod ng responsibilidad. Claro? Consider nga sa leader pod na nga responsibility. Pinahanglan, we need to know our responsibilities. Okay, next.
Next, the last one is the feedback. Effective leaders never miss an opportunity to provide constructive feedback to team members regarding their performance. With that feedback, employees can gauge where they stand and where areas they need to improve on. So in giving feedback, so it is important. It is important to give feedbacks for your students. It is for the growth and development of your student, of an individual. So in giving feedback, it should be constructive. It should be specific, timely, and focused on both strengths, and weakness of your child. The strength and the areas for improvement. So as a leader, you should create or a teacher, you should create an open and supportive feedback where members feel encouraged and to share their thoughts. Thoughtful feedback helps individuals understand expectation, enhances performance, and contribute to the positive and collaborative work environment.
Okay, feedbacks. A good leader should provide feedbacks.
Yes.
Dili lang kay, for example, sa teacher, ang feedback bitaw on sa card, always A-O, E-O, E-O. Unsa pa na siya? Sa card, unsa pa na ninyo? Saluyo sa card. Hello, teachers.
Yes po.
Unsa man na sa card, be? Saluyo. Nabutang ninyo O, A-O, E. Unsa na siya, be?
Characteristic daw.
Ha?
Characteristic.
Characteristics yung nga na sa kuan, di man. Advisor ba mo?
Ako, Doc. Dili pa, Doc.
Hey, other teachers here. Advisor ba mo?
Ako, Doc, dili po.
Isa may mga advisor diri di ay.
Murag core values man siguro na, Dok.
Hey, core values. Di kay murag. Murag,
Ay,
di murag ha. Ayaw ng murag.
Nakalingot ko.
Kay ang teacher, ang leader, dili mag-ingog murag basin ma'am, murag ma'am. It should not be. Kanya buta lang gani nga A O O A, di ba mga ingana no? A O A O. That is a feedback. So kinahanglan, hey, madraso, you talking.
Yes, Doc.
Static ka, static. So that is a feedback. Your grade is a feedback of the performance to your students, to the parents. So, kung walay feedback, you don't know whether to stop or to continue. You don't know whether the program needs to have improvement or wala. That's it. Feedback. Kinahanglan na ay feedback. Para gina mamista, di pa kaon pa, may feedback pa. Sumot ilang pansit. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, next pista ay nasa imbitara. May basic ang i-comment na po, ang humba na pod. The next feedback is, kulang pa para magluto kang pansit, ayuhon mo. Klaro? That's
Yes, Doc.
feedbacking. So, feedbacking is important. No? Para mahibawaan nato, what are the things to be improved? What are the things to be sustained in our AIP? What are the things that we need for improvement? What are the things na ato lang i-maintain and so on and so forth. So, feedback is very important. Okay? So, next.
That's all my report, Doc.
Okay, thank you, Madraso.
Thank you, Doc.
I'm giving you 97, Madraso.
Thank you, Doc.
So, Pakatang, can you now present?
Doc, pwede na ko, Doc, kay transfer na nako kang Sir Elmer.
Okay, go. Let's welcome Ma'am Pakatang. Ma'am Aurelia. Aurelia, to discuss to us her topic, leadership qualities. Oh, that's it. Si Sir ako present, ikaw mo. Storya.
Okay, good morning again, Doc, and everybody. So my topic is all about leadership qualities. Here are the objectives of leadership qualities. Discuss leadership qualities that make you a good leader. The second one, analyze the importance of leadership qualities to the organization. And the third one, develop and acquire qualities of a good leader.
And you will develop the qualities.
Leadership is the ability to influence people towards the attainment of organizational goals.
Okay, move. Next. That was explained the last time.
But being an efficient leader, it is not a quick walk. One must possess effective leadership qualities that help them achieve higher goals and objectives. Being a leader is not an easy task. So a leader must possess qualities to achieve higher goals
ma'am,
and
give us
objectives.
the qualities. Give us the qualities.
The qualities are honesty. Here are the list of leadership qualities that makes you a good leader. The first one is integrity. Integrity is a core quality that every leader must possess. No matter how hard a situation, a good leader inspires with his principles and refrains from making false promises. So a leader having integrity at work means you are trustworthy, especially with classified information. Organization with integrity improve productivity and make smart decisions.
Okay, ma'am. What can you say? We have just finished the barangay election. Claro?
Yes, Doc.
On this kapitan and this officials made a promise. I will, if you will choose me, if I will be chosen, if I will be put again. Okay. Did they follow this?
Some of them follow their promises.
That is why when you
Oh,
choose a leader, see to it that that leader has integrity,
yes, ma'am.
doing what he says. Uh, doing what he says. Walking, walk by his talk. Claro?
Clear, ma'am.
Okay. Dili ta
Next.
mag-false promise.
Yes,
Eh kung
ma'am.
mag-promise
Meeting.
ta, tapos
Oh,
wala natuman, you are not unsa honest or you
oh, you
have
are not honest.
integrity. Claro.
Yeah,
Sige,
Doc.
ma'am, next.
Okay, next. Honesty. Honesty is the most valued trait for a leader. We look up to people who are loyal to their words and are accountable.
Okay, ma'am.
So,
Sige, ma'am. That was explain na, ma'am. Sige, ma'am.
okay,
Next.
next.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Confidence. Sige.
Good. Confidence. To be an effective leader, you should be confident enough to ensure that others follow your commands. So being a leader have confidence, qualities of confidence. This is does not mean that you should overconfident, but you should at least reflect the degree of confidence required to ensure that your followers trust you as a leader.
Are you confident that you will pass in the subject?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Huh? Hello, I will ask you now. Are you confident that you will pass in the subject?
Yes, doc.
Yes. Ang uban, di ko sure, Doc.
Yes, Doc.
Because if you have that confidence, you will do something of what you say. Claro.
Yes,
Yes.
doc.
Okay, you will do something of what you say. Confident ko ng mga pasar ko. So in order for me to pass this, so why I am confident? Because I will be doing the report, I will be pera na, I will, okay. Because success comes in cans and failures come in cans. Success comes in can. I can. But failure comes in can't. I can't. So choose. Kaning kanton, dapat kana siya, dili kay kan. That's a good. No, that's the interpretation of that. Okay. Next one.
Next, sir. Okay. Inspire others. As John Quincy Adams puts in, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. So as a leader, you are going to inspire your followers or your members to dream more. So as a leader, if you are successful in inspiring your followers, you can easily overcome current and future challenges easily.
Okay. Inspire others. Okay. Next, mom. Okay, good communicator. Okay na, ma'am. A good communicator
Okay
can be a
na?
good leader. Okay, next, ma'am. Okay, decision-making capabilities. Come on.
Okay. Decision-making capabilities. Great leaders are aware the fact of how their decision can make or break businesses. Evaluate a given circumstance many a time before coming to any conclusion. So in this, a leader should think long and hard before making a decision. Consider input from your members, fostering collaboration, ensuring well-informed decision. Just as a leader, you have to think twice before making a decision.
Yeah. Think twice. 'Di ba? I had given you the example of why God created man, di ba? The last time. Nga duha ang mata, duha ang
Yes po.
ilong, duha ang talinga
Mm. Twice.
before ipagawa sa baba, di ba? Once.
Yes.
So
Mm.
think twice,
Thank
thrice,
twice.
or even more before you will give your conclusion. Because the words, your decision, can either make success or failure of the organization. Klaro? So, na kay mga
Clear,
ina.
ma'am.
Okay. Dili kay ako ang taong walang desisyon. So pagpakamatay, 'di ba? You need to decide. Di kay or lang ko or man pwede mag-or. But in your every decision, you are responsible and you are accountable for it. Klaro? Para sa banda huli, hindi ka magsisisi sa iyong pinagdesisyonan. Klaro?
Clear po.
Opo.
Okay, no? So decide. Decide. Diba? So, move ma'am. Accountability, what is your definition there?
Okay, accountable leaders establish clear goals and targets. They focus on the future and also on after their mistakes.
Okay,
So,
accountable.
leaders with a strong sense of accountability take responsibility for their actions and decision. When leaders demonstrate accountability, this is an example for employees to follow, which encourages productivity.
So, may nga na sila, oh. Bahalag maghira, bahalag magbagyo. Basta mo na atong goals we need to achieve because we are accountable. Klaro? Okay. Ana, sige. Go, ma'am.
Okay, empowerment.
Okay,
Quick
ma'am. Ayun na,
leaders.
ma'am, na. Empower.
Okay. Next, sir. Okay,
Okay,
creativity
creativity and
and
innovation. Okay. The innovation distinguishing with our leader. Okay. Sige, ma'am. Kana daw, ma'am. Creativity. Ang
okay.
explain naman po na. Sige daw.
Sige.
Your
Proceed.
own. Can you give me an example?
Okay. Creativity and innovation. So, a creative and innovative leader cultivates an environment where creativity is valued. Also, embracing innovation can lead to the development and can enhance employee engagement by encouraging continuous learning.
Sige. Sige, ma'am.
Next, sir. Care for others. Good leaders care about their people. They're considerate and compassionate towards others.
Pero
So,
there must be always a limitation, ha? Di kayo puro consider,
yes,
consider, consider.
yes,
Ah,
yes, Doc.
nahulot na ang mga alibay, marason. Sige lang ka po
Mm,
consider. Dili pwede. Ah, sige.
okay.
Next.
Caring for others not only contributes to positive workplace outcomes, but also enhance collaboration and loyalty in overall success.
Okay.
Next, sir.
Next.
Okay, emotional intelligence. Great leaders have a high degree of emotional intelligence. Next, sir. They are self-aware, act in control, make calculated decision without getting carried away. So, with emotional intelligence, leaders can control their emotion, which prevents negative emotion from influencing their decision-making skills. So, leader can understand, manage one's own emotion. Next, sir.
Okay, so sige, ma'am.
Transparency. One of the best ways to win the trust of your followers is being transparent. instead of hiding information. You should openly share it with them. So a leader's transparency is important because it can build trust, create a positive and productive work environment. So a leader should be transparent,
'Di
no
ba
more
sa atong
hiding
eskwelahan
information.
natay transparency board,
Yes,
'di
oh
ba?
yes daw.
Okay.
Mga MOOE,
Because if you
mga
are
MOOE.
transparent, wala na'y magduda, 'di ba? Dili magduda. That is the common ano loopholes of the leaders who are not transparent. Mao pa ni makatangtang sa ila, 'di ba? Okay, let us be transparent in the organization. Let us not hide, 'di ba? Tell
Yes,
them
no
what
more
is really
hiding.
happening. Tell them kung pilang gihatag sa LGU sa imo. Tell them kung halimbawa na 100,000 yung 50 mil in yung team building. Tell them to be transparent, liquidate, di ba? Na lang.
Yes, the liquidation.
Yeah, liquidation will warrant that you are transparent, di ba? Para walay bagulbol. Di ba? Walay bagulbol. Okay. Give liquidation. C. Report that in the parent-teacher assembly. Diba? Report that. Everything. Para dili ka dudahan. And people will trust you more. Diba? Okay. Ah, pwede man ta. Pwede man ta mag ano. What's this? Kinahanglan transparent ta. Kay once the trust is broken, dili na siya pwede mabalik.
Next,
Excuse me, kadali lang. Ano you will?
okay.
Kadaghan-daghan atong uwil. Panghigop siguro ninyong uwil. Excuse me first. Okay, no? So, let us be transparent because trust is broken. It can never be mended on. Yan naman. Pwede gan, pero naanay mga grudge, di ba? Naanay mga grudge. Inga na ra gyud once the egg is broken. Kanang egg ba? Itlog.
Mm,
Pwede man na siya mabalik. Pwede man na siya mabalik. But there is already the scars.
the
You
crack.
know what scars is? Ulat. Di ba? The uwat. So ayaw gyud butang stain ang trust sa isa ka tao. Klaro?
Claro.
So transparent. Sige. Next,
Next,
ma'am.
sir. Okay, vision and purpose. Good leaders always have a vision and purpose. They not only visualize the future themselves, but also share their vision with their followers. So a leader vision and purpose serve as guiding forces of shaping the organization identity, strategy, and culture. In order to understand where we want ourselves to be in life, we must have a clear vision over your life. So once you understand that vision, it clarifies your purpose.
Yeah, it clarifies. Oh, na mag-mirror si ma'am. Very good. Sige, go.
Okay, so that's all. So uh, those qualities of a leader is very important because a leader must possess effective leadership qualities because it helps them achieve higher goals and objectives. Next, sir.
And there is a higher result. Good result.
Okay. Strong leadership promotes innovation, collaboration, and organizational success. Additionally, leaders often serve as a role model, influencing the overall culture of a group or a company. So a leader is a model, so those qualities must be possessed by a leader to make a good leader. Thank you, and God bless everyone.
Okay. Ma'am Ivy, I'm giving you 100.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
you deserve. Okay.
Thank you.
The time is 11:02. Where is Ma'am Pakatang? Hello, Ma'am Pakatang. Hello, eh. Ano, tumagal kayo. Tuan na pud, wa na pud, tuan na pud, wa na pud. Where is Ma'am Pakatang? Wala. Ma'am Saren. Saren. Ma'am Saren, Marisa. Okay, wala. So, Ma'am Simbrano.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Okay, how many slides you have? Hello,
Slides,
ma'am.
ma'am. 12
Ha?
slides, ma'am. 12
Ilan?
slides po, 12.
Okay, present. Let's welcome Ma'am El Simbrano to discuss to us the style approach. Take it away, ma'am. Take it away, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Nakita na, ma'am.
Okay, there.
Hey, again, good morning, everyone. Hapit na good noon. So my topic is style approach to leadership. So this the objectives of my report to identify what is style approach in leadership, and number two is to compare the two general kinds of behavior in style approach. So this is the definition of style approach in leadership. Um, this approach is focuses on the leaders to do and how they act. That is according to Northouse, 2007, page 69. So in the style approach, it emphasizes the behavior of the
Just go on,
leader.
ha. Just go on, ha. Just go on.
Yes, ma'am.
I will
So
have to hear
in
in.
this style
Go.
approach, in this approach, it is focused on the leader's behavior. So it focuses on how the leaders behave and assumes that these traits can be copied by other leaders. This style approach also is known as the behavioral approach. So in style approach, action rather than qualities are the focal points of style approach or behavioral theory. So in style approach, it promotes the idea that the effective leader's behavior can be learned. The central purpose of the style approach is to explain how leaders combine these two kinds of behavior. So that's according to North House. So, as an example, as a leader, each leader is unique. So, as different leaders have different approaches. So, diha maigo ang style approach. So, same as a teacher, we also called a leader to our students. So as a leader, example, in style approach, a teacher will going to deal with the students. So it's the teacher's style to deal with the students, different approaches, different students, because some of the approaches that you applied to that section is different from the others. So because we are considering the individual differences of the students, so that's why as a leader, example, the style approach of the leader or a teacher, for example, in the classroom where students are more called it bugoy, so we have to change our style approach in teaching so that we can jive the students kana attention. So sometimes usay magjugtog ka nga makasabay sila while you are teaching so that the student can understand the lesson. So in other section, for example, as a teacher, she or he will also apply strict because students are not strict that sometimes nga dili na lang gid consider students, but of course gina considered pod, so strict in the decision making, but of course we need also as a teacher to be flexible, no, in teaching. So that is just, ma'am, an example of style approach of what I have
Sige.
understand. And next is, in this approach indicate that leadership is composed of the two different kinds of behaviors. One is the task oriented behavior, and the other one is the relationship oriented behaviors.
Okay,
So
okay.
yes, ma'am.
Because of these behaviors, because of these two behaviors, you can adapt
Yes,
your
ma'am.
style approach.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sige mo. Sige ma'am,
Okay.
explain.
So, these two general kinds of behavior state that first, task-oriented behavior focuses in facilitating goals, accomplishment, and help group members to achieve their objectives. So, this behavior refers to the behavior of the leader refers to being a task-oriented. So, that leader is focuses on the accomplishment of the group. Uh, he or she is focused on the mission that is stated, for example, in the government. So, for example, in the school, so a leader is task oriented. So the leaders encourage teachers to be focusing teachers in teaching, because we are targeting, for example, higher MPS, or we call it the program of the deep ed, that students will pass, or the teacher, the teach a principal or the head of the school encourage quality education. So that is an example of task oriented behavior of a leader. So focusing on the task, have a target, no, and that is an example of task oriented behavior. So the second one is the relationship oriented behaviors.
Okay,
So
ma'am, 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 ma'am.
ma'am,
Sa task-oriented behavior, a leader will, bahala ng mga buktot, bahala ng mga mudmud, basta ma-accomplish ang task.
not ma'am, as task oriented, school or leader should also considered, ma'am, that there are some cases na napod time to rest, dapat na benefit sa teachers nga dili pud sila maunsa, but there is a focus or a target that the uh, everything is accomplished.
Okay.
Okay.
So, task, hanay ka task.
Yes.
For
Yes, ma'am.
example, your task in your school is to finish the 30 spans of of fence.
Yes, ma'am.
So maningkamot ka that the
Yes,
task
ma'am.
should be finished and accomplished. Di ba?
Yes,
It
ma'am.
doesn't mean nga puro na lang trabaho, trabaho, trabaho. No? Kay
No,
task,
ma'am.
task,
Not po.
task. It should not
Yes,
mean,
ma'am.
no?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Sige.
Okay,
Next.
so in also addition with task-oriented behavior, it is where also the leader will apply, of course, recognition as an encouragement of the teacher na nagwork, whereas the other one is chillax lang. So ang leader diri is also giving incentives or recognition to the teachers nga nagwork. So the second one is relationship oriented behaviors. Help subordinates feel comfortable with themselves, with each other, and with the situation in which they find themselves. So, in relationship oriented behavior, as a leader, uh, this leader is also focusing on the uh, relationship or the camaraderie of its members in the group or in the school. Um, Although na ay target to accomplish something in this behavior, in this style, the leader mostly focusing on the kumbaga mantra niya is to have a good relationship with the other members. So,
Okay.
but still, they are still focusing on the target or
Importante
important.
gyud ang relasyon.
Yes, ma'am. Importante ang relation.
Wherein
Namang conflict, especially in bigger
members,
schools.
yeah, feel comfortable with themselves.
Yes, ma'am.
It is important to build bridges instead of walls.
Yes, ma'am. So ako lang pong example in
It
relationship with.
is important to connect with
Yes,
each
ma'am.
other.
Yes, ma'am. So this is common, especially in bigger school, wherein there are a lot of teachers. So each teachers have their own groups. So sometimes na mga misunderstanding, it's the responsibility or the style of the school head also to settle some problems. Kaya naamang gyud na siya sa big organization. So at least the leader sa ako na sa katong kagaina nga discussion ginaingon nga be
Use the
biased to
medium, use the
everyone.
medium.
Yes, yes, ma'am. So that the leader will be listening to each group for kuan if there are some misunderstandings. So it is very important to have a good relationship while working.
Okay. Because if you will feel each other, you have
Yes,
a very good relationship with each other, all the tasks can be easily done.
yes, ma'am.
Di ba? So, importante ang leader, ang relasyon. Kaya
Yes,
kung naay
ma'am.
maayo nga relasyon, the task or the objectives can be easily done harmoniously. Di
Yes,
ba?
yes, ma'am.
So, importante jud ang relasyon sa isa ka organization. Go.
So the central purpose of this style approach is to explain how leaders combine. So mas best if this the two approaches will be combined para it will be effective in as a leader. So according to I would like to share this also leadership grind from Blake and Monton developed model. So ako lang siyang i-share although I already give the two kinds of style. So this is the example of the leadership grind according to Blake. So the other one here is concern on the people. Below is the uh, concern on the task. So it is divided into five. The country club manager, so that is high people, low task. Ang team manager, high people, high task. Ang middle of the road manager, medium people and task. Focus on work output as well as people morale. So the other type is the impoverished manager, low people, low task, and the other one is authority obedience manager. So low people, high task. So here, so that is the description of the country club manager. Thoughtful to attention, thoughtful attention to needs of people for satisfying relationship that leads to comfortable, friendly organization atmosphere and work tempo. So one ang iyahang concern for people, ang iyahang concern for production is 9. So muna siya ang description sa country club management. So sa team management, 9-9, where focus siya an accomplishment from committed people, interdependence through the common stake in organization, purpose leads to relationship of trust and respect. So nine and yeah, for concern for people and concern for production. So the third one is style is the middle of the road management 5-5. Adequate organization performance is possible through balancing the necessity to get at the work with maintaining morale of the people at the satisfactory level. So 5-5. The other one is the impoverished management 1-1 exertion of minimum efforts to get required work done is appropriate to the sustenance of organization member. And the last one is 9-1, authority compliance. Efficiency in operation result from arranging condition of work in such way that human elements interfere with minimum degree. So in this graph, for me, I will choose 5-5. For me, it's because for me it is very best to be in balance. Sa ako lang po, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
So that is the style approach to show as leader behavior comprised both task relationship situation influence through and should be more task focused. So in this sayings may go ang style approach suggests that leaders are made, not born. That's all. Again,
Yeah.
thank you to share my resources.
Okay. The previous will say leaders are born, no, not made. But in the style approach, you have their leaders are made, not born. Okay, thank you for that. If there's a reference, okay. Ma'am Simbrano, I'm giving you 100, Ma'am Simbrano.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so we're done with the report. And this afternoon, we'll be reporting the second round. No, the second round. Are we ready? But before that, we will be having two activities this afternoon. Be in Marisa Saren. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
I called you. Yeah, a
Yes,
while
ma'am.
ago.
Nawala man duha akong nagamit na nga laptop, ma'am. Kaya ang isa nga laptop, di ba, wa man toy cam. Nadaot na siya ba? Nya kan nag-open ko sukad ra ni gay na buntag nga isa ka laptop. Natingala ko kay nawa man pod ang audio. Nga okay man tang kamera ani pod ang isa.
So what then?
Nga nag-restart pa ko sa isa, ma'am, pero loading man kaayo ni nga laptop good. Ang ikang kini akong gigamit karon is ang kanang walay cam.
So you mean you will be reporting without cam?
Gani, ma'am, nag-loading pa man yung isa, ma'am.
Sige, we will wait until
Restart na
such
ko,
time
ma'am.
that it will be. We will wait until such time that it will be loaded. It will be full load. Because our rule is we need to report with an open cam.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no? So, since our class is online, so we need to be responsible to find out, to check whatever, no, sa atong mga laptop, sa atong mga connections. No, I said that already in our orientation that be responsible. If your net is not sufficient or if your net is not running good, then you find the means, right?
Yes, ma'am. Restart pa na akong laptop,
Nga
ma'am.
dili ka mag-report. Okay. Kaya kung dili pa ni online, face-to-face, wag ko'y problema sa net, wag ko'y problema sa laptop. Diba? Ina naman na. So, kaya nag-ingani man ta. So, let us be accounted. Let us be accountable. And let us be responsible of everything that we will be doing. Oh, ingana lang. Okay, sige. Nadag ko na baya ta, no? So, again, so, what is then, ma'am? Bangon sa naman ta?
Nagkuhan pa man siya, ma'am. Nga ako isa ka laptop, wala pa nag-open, restarting pa.
Ma'am, bahala na, ma'am. Then, can you report?
Yes, ma'am. Kini akong kuan, wala man ko'y cam. Kini ako isa ka laptop katong gigamit na ko last time.
Na makakay cellphones nga may cam.
Wait sa ma'am kani okay na. Nasulod sa ko taon ron.
How many slides you have?
35.
35? 35? So, okay, ma'am. Fix it up. Fix it up. You will be the first reporter this afternoon at exactly 12:45. Ano? Mag-exam sa ta, mag-exam. 12:45. We must be in before 1 o'clock. Claro? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, people in the
Yes,
Philippines.
ma'am.
Yes, Doc.
Don't
Yes,
be
ma'am.
late. Don't be late.
Okay po.
Ma'am Ivy, did
Yes,
you hear
Doc.
me? Ma'am
Yes, Doc.
Bravo, Sir Madraso, Ma'am
Yes, Doc.
Legazpi, Sir Argilies.
Doc.
Doc.
So, see you before 1 o'clock. So, let's declare first a lunch break. Sige. Ma'am Maris, you fix everything.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.